Any second now. There we go. Just waiting for the preview to catch up here. Alright, not sure what's going on in the dashboard over there, but we are definitely live, so that's great. Alright. We are going to continue where we left off, last go around. Left off at the start of chapter 3. We met the lovely fairy Juno, who has tasked us with going to the other sea slights to find out what happened to her fellow fairies. This among the other elements of the plot, which is still just unfolding, but it's a good place to start as any, so here we go. Alright. Got some farm chores to start with here.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Alright. My audio is not going through where it is meant to, so I'm going to take a quick moment here. I was like, it seems quieter than usual. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Alright. There we go. That's more appropriate. Okay. Alright. Like any farm sim, got some chores to do. Although I think these are our first cucumbers. Although my pockets are a bit full. Alright. Got a bunch of stuff in our bag apparently from last time. Oh, those were seeds. Whoops. Let's fetch those back. Okay. We want those on us. Okay. And we are gonna ship this here. Alright. Now we can get the cucumbers. Okay. The beauty of this is just getting random seeds. It saves me a butt ton of money. Here we go. Alright. Farm chores set and ready to go. Gonna ship those cucumbers before I forget. Or the single cucumber. Silly. That's okay. Some of the controls just don't work the way I expect them to, which is a bit odd. But that's okay.
Bye-bye!
Was not expecting that. Oh, we have something happening in the village. Might as well check on that before we head off. A Canelu merchant has set up shop in Leith Village. You can purchase pets and ride them to travel across the world map faster, or livestock to raise at your house. You'll need a small pen in order to own livestock. You can put in a request for the renovator to build you one. Try buying a pet or some livestock from the Canelu merchant. Nice. Alright, this icon indicates what place where a quest will progress. A storyline that will deepen the bond with your friends will continue at the location of this icon. You can read a summary of each quest from the menu under Diary. Nice. Okay. We've got a couple markers on the map. So let's stop in and see. Oh, you always catch up to me so fast. I almost forgot to read the dialogue. Whoops. I want to play hide and seek next. There's no way you can beat me at that. Yeah, bring it on. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have to get home. Ah, come on. But we've only played one game. I know, I'm sorry. I'll see you both tomorrow. What's with her lately? It's not even dark out yet. I wanted to play hide and seek. Oh, fine. Did Milka head home already? She did this yesterday too, and the day before that. Come to think of it, Milka's been like this for a few days now, huh? It's not even dinner time yet, neither. What's up with that? Maybe she has chores? Nah, I don't think Milka's the type to help out with chores. She loves playing games too much. I think Ein's onto something, though. There must be a reason. Hey, Van. Do you think that maybe Milka's just super mad at us? What's gotten into you? Why would she... You know, I think you might be right. See, I thought so too. Would she play with you if she's upset? Pah, you really don't know anything about girls, do ya? It's totally her way of getting our attention, duh. But we gotta do something. This whole situation's seriously cutting into our playtime. Do you really think she'll stop being mad at us if we do something now? Ugh, quit being such a weenie. We've got to be willing to put in the work and find out. This calls for Operation Super Sorry. Super Sorry? The super stands for super difficult. And now you're in on it too. That's right, you know the code name. Welcome to the Shared Destiny Corps. Okay, time to strategize. So, what do you guys think we should do? Why not just apologize to her? Are you nuts? My dad apologizes to my mom all the time, but it never works. Oh, so you think saying sorry will magically make everything better? And then she gets even more mad. Yikes. That sounds like something Milka would say. Why don't we try giving her something nice instead? Sure, alright. Let's give her a gift. I just remembered. Van, let's try looking for something at that place we found the other day. Good idea. Hey, we're heading out just outside of town to the North Steppe. And we ain't coming back until we found something Milka will like. See you there. Alright, we got a little quest. Alright. And what do we have here? Chapter 3B, The Bulla's Requiem. I'm afraid we don't sell anything like that here. I see. That is quite a shame. I was sure I'd be able to find one if I came here. But all is not lost. I was able to find something even better by coming here. Really? We have something that rare? Indeed. You don't often find ladies graced with beauty such as yours in any old village. Why? What's this? Excuse me. Oh, you do have quite an interesting scent. All right. apologies. I was just curious. You have a peculiar air about you. So do you need my wares or not? You came all the way from Shatola, right? Ah, that's right. Looks like you don't have the mechanism I need after all. Mechanism? Oh, I'm sorry. I should introduce myself. The name is Hein. I tend to inhabit the Shatola Atelier. I think that's how you say that. That's certainly how I've been pronouncing it for a long-ass time. You can find Shatola south of here. It's quite a peaceful little port town. Or rather, it was. It's grown busier since that event with the Sea's Light and Lorelei's apprentice. Anyway, looks like I'm done here. Do stop by the atelier if you find yourself in Shatola, won't you? There's so many words that come up in here. I'm doing my best, man. Priority guide. Use the mouse when selecting stories and quests from the menu diary to prioritize and display the guide. Alright. There's so much happening on the map right now. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have... Nice. Let's just see what we got here. Alright, cool. Some different options there. Where the heck am I going? Oh, there's a treasure chest back here. Sick. Oh, got some flour. That's not bad. Alright, where the heck am I going? Okay, it's like right up here. I see. Chapter 3C, Cruel Automata? No? It disappeared before I could say it. You see, this is a giant monolith, isn't it? I bet this is something to do with what's been going on lately. What are you doing? Oh, do you live in this village? My name's Shrika Viramand. Viramand? So many names. I'm a missionary from the Sea's Light Order. The Sea's Light has been acting strange recently, hasn't it? I'm looking into it now. I actually came to this village just before that happened because I heard a meteor landed here. I wanted to see it. Do you know anything about it? There was a girl inside. Inside? Oh, very funny. I see. You're pulling my leg, aren't you? It's rather bold of you to tease a missionary. How come you know so much anyway? You're not just a plain old villager, are you? You say you're investigating the Sea's Light. Oh, I see. So you're not a villager. You're a traveler. Sister Shrika, it's about time we got going. Alrighty. Well, alright. I figured a few things out anyway. See you later, traveler. I'll be in the holy capital in the west, so come visit me if you're in the area. Although, you're investigating the Sea's Light, so I'm sure we'll run into each other again. You're wondering why? It's pretty obvious why. It's because the Winter Sea's Light is in the holy capital of Argene? Let's go. Okay. through the cave in the southwest of the Holy Capital. Man, we got through those first 2 chapters, and now the game is like, here. Here is everything. Everything you could possibly want with the plot is yours right now. Alright, let's check in on the clinic. Apologies for the water bottle sounds. I'm sorry for being such a bother. It's no problem at all. Though I must say I was surprised, considering I'd just given Estina some medicine for Nemea Town, too. Don't tell me there's something going around at the orphanage. No, it's nothing like that. Ah, welcome. Would you give me a moment? I'm just dealing with another client. Thank you for waiting. Are you from Leith Village? This is Ein. He lives nearby, but he's seen his fair share of trouble. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. The name's... Hazel? Isel? There's so many names in this game. We'll go with Azel for now. We're just guessing. He came all the way from Nemea Town. Well, that's because there isn't a doctor as skilled as you there, Dr. Kress. Where's Nemea? Oh, that's right. You must not know. Nemea is east of here, sitting pretty close to the spring seas light. It's a beautiful town filled with cherry blossoms. I definitely recommend going to see them for yourself sometime. Well, actually, now might not be the best time for sightseeing. Did something happen? We've been having some trouble. We've been seeing some strange occurrences ever since the sea's light was acting up not long ago. It's caused a few injuries amongst those who are investigating the egg. They were investigating an egg? So, this strange structure, called the Heaven's Egg, appeared next to the sea's light. And ever since then... Hey, Cress, I brought you the ingredients you asked for. Thank you, Dim. I just need to mix these, and... all done. Your medicine is ready, Hazel. Thank you so much. In that case, I'd best be heading back. Dr. Kress, Mr. Dim, and I hope we can meet again soon. Is it supposed to be Ain? I have no idea. Dr. Kress? Mr. Dim? What's a Heaven's Egg? Did he pique your interest? Anything to do with the sea's light, huh? Your need to meddle in other people's business is unparalleled. If you want to go sticking your nose in their troubles, then that's on you. You want to fix it, right? I wouldn't say that. You can find Nemea Town to the east of Leith, beyond the Njord Steppe. It's supposed to be Njord? I don't know. I feel like you could clip every single time I have been completely unsure of what the fuck these names and places are, how they're supposed to be pronounced. It's truly baffling. Tell Hazel I said hello if you decide to go. Alright, head to Nemea Town in the east. Do you ever wonder if there's a pronunciation guide for stuff like this online? For how the creators intended? Because I certainly have no idea. Okay. So, I guess the best thing here is to choose where to start. So we have 3 chapters. Okay, so it's essentially the spring, summer, and winter seas light. So we have all 3 quests right now. I believe the seas light nearest us is the autumn seas light, the one that we saw previous go around. So we've got the ability to go anywhere. It seems like the game has its intended path. I know it was stressed more than once to head to the spring seas light, and I think that makes the most sense. So might as well go that way. So we'll prioritize this. We've got the little bitty, you know, quests here and there, but I think this is kind of how I want to go about doing things. There was also that shop with the animals. Interested, particularly interested in mounts for reducing travel time, because that is something to keep track of in this game once you start going all over the map. Let's see. Okay. So a Totokaku is a fluffy creature with large horns. Riding on one in the world map makes it faster to get around. 4,000. Okay, good to know. And we just have feed for the other 2 animals. I assume that's because we don't have any sheds. But sheds or pens, I think, is what they're referring to. But that's all right. Not really going to make that a priority at the moment until it comes up as a part of something. I don't think it's particularly necessary. That was interesting. So I guess the next best thing would be to head to Nemea and kind of get a look-see at everything that's going on. See how long it takes to travel to... Let's see. It was out past the steppe. I do remember that much, so I believe we need to go through here. Obviously, the shady characters from the previous chapters would have vacated. Just adjusting the mic here. It does not want to be adjusted. That's fine. I gotta get an Allen wrench anyway, but that's fine. Wow, this is some meadow. It's my first time seeing a view like this. You don't have meadows in your time? I wouldn't say that we don't, but they're not what they used to be. Still, there's a good number of monsters prowling around here. We need to get past this meadow if we're to reach Nemea, and it isn't going to be easy. We're going to want to take breaks as we go, so we don't wear ourselves out, but... Oh, look. That place would be perfect for taking a break. I don't see any monsters around it at all. The sooner we spot areas like that, the better. Let's keep an eye out for them going forward. You ready to take a break? I think we should. We don't know what's waiting for us up ahead. Let's take the opportunity to rest while we have it. Alright, bet. We should be able to enjoy a relatively relaxed meal, too. You can't do much on an empty stomach, right? Let's see what kind of meal we can make. Ooh. This is interesting. Sorry. Break time. You can take a break where you see a Modus Monolite. Choose a meal to enjoy with your party members. It's a good chance to learn their favorite meal and see another side to them. The meals you eat during break time have more heightened effects than usual. You can take a break once a day, only at the Modus Monolite within dungeons. Okay, I think we've rested long enough. Are you ready to keep going? All right. Oh. That's new. What's that thing? A bloom. I think I've seen these before. Just not in this particular spot.
That was a good workout.
There's the voice acting. I swear the only voice acting is in battle, which is a little odd, but whatever. Oh, right, the children. I'm going to ignore their quest for now, because I do want to see the new area. They'll probably be alright. You know. Video game rules. They'll be okay.
Hey, don't you think you should fall back a little?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you got a point.
That wasn't too bad, huh?
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. We're almost to the point where we were before that we couldn't get past. With the new chest, that might be it. I don't think we need to go up that way, so we can leave them be. Mother of pearl, what is that? I sincerely hope we can avoid it. Oh, there's two of them, actually. Well.
That wasn't too bad, huh?
Oh my god, I'm losing health like crazy. Really should have thought about that. Okay. I'm not going to eat raw meat, actually. That feels like something I should not do.
Thank you.
The nice thing is there is that hunger mechanic. Well, not so much hunger, just satiation. What is this? Oh god.
Let's get this over with. That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us. That was a good workout.
Sentient cotton plant. Okay, the big guy hasn't seen us. Let's fucking go. Oh, I have a status effect. That's no fun.
Thank you.
I probably didn't need that right now, but that's okay. I really just want to get through to this new area. I actually don't know. I don't know how far we're gonna get, because we are struggling. But I think with the opportunity to fast travel with the mount, I think that'll help quite a bit. Okay. Ah, okay. Right, and we can activate these. Has anyone ever told you you're kind of tactless? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean it in a good way. You're very compassionate. I don't think that's in any way in relation to tact, but alright. I mention it because the way everything played out, we ended up living together. I've only ever shared a room once before, and that was with a research partner. It was a complete disaster. For one thing, I'm a night person, so we were on totally different schedules. And, well, apparently I'm just not a very cooperative person. You don't say. That's not true. Won't be nice. Really? I know you're probably just trying to make me feel better about it, but thanks anyway. Just to put it out there, I did my fair share of the housework and everything, you know. It wasn't because of anything like that. I think we just had very different ways of life. So it's a surprise that I could live with you because you're so open-minded. Or should I say laid back? Maybe we live so well together because we're both so laid back. We're like two peas in a pod. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Just out of curiosity, have you ever thought there was anything weird about me while we've been living together? I mean, if there isn't, then that's fine. But, like, do I do anything weird while I sleep, for example? You don't snore if you're worried. Hey, I was trying to be discreet about it. See what I mean about the whole tactless thing? I don't know what I look like while I'm sleeping. I just wonder sometimes if I do anything embarrassing. If I do, will you promise to wake me up? Wait, is this why I was called uncooperative? HP and stamina have been fully restored. Nice.
Ready? Let's go.
Alright. Oh my god, there's so many. So many creatures. Let's just run. I think that is going to be the most appropriate course of action. Oh my god, there's so many. If we can just, like, run. Because I don't think we're going to make any progress if we stop to go through every single fight. Well, we're seeing some cherry blossoms. I assume that means we're close. Hey, get away from me. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get away from me. You activated the Nemeicide Modus Monolite. Oh. Okay, you can just walk away. That's fine. Well, if anything, we made it. You can now travel through the steppe on the world map. Nice. Nemea Town. Oh, I feel like I remember this. Oh yeah, I definitely remember this. Nemea Town. So this is Nemea Town. This is the place where the cherry blossoms bloom all year round, right? Oh, visitors. Did you come far? We came from Leith Village. My, oh my, you came from that far away? Now, don't take this the wrong way, but you shouldn't hang about here too long. Especially a pretty young girl like yourself. What's the problem? This place doesn't look dangerous. Well, of course. We try to maintain the peace here in Nemea. But then that Heaven's Egg turned up. What is the Heaven's Egg? I'd tell you if I could, but truth be told, we don't know either. If you want to stick around and see what's been going on for yourselves, then that's up to you. But monsters have been swooping in from the Heaven's Egg. And they've been making off with any young girl they find in town. What kind of monsters would do that? Good question. Nobody had seen anything like them in these parts before. Hazel and the Argus Brigade have been scaring them off, but even they're at their wits' end. You just take care, all right? Must be connected to the Sea's light. Agreed. It's highly probable this is a result of the abnormality from before. We should look into this more. But this place is a maze. It would be helpful if we could find someone to show us around. You tell Arya about Hazel. Oh, that lady said something about him. I get the impression he's taking the reins in dealing with these monsters. Is he really that impressive, I wonder? I suppose I'll find out when we meet him. Let's see if we can find him. Alright. This is really pretty, although very, 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 very pink. I suppose it makes sense. Okay, assume he's up here. Or... is that right? Ooh, actually, I think there are buildings in the underneath, right? Yes, yes. Okay. There he is. Is that you, Tiella? It's almost time for your medicine. Oh, well, if it isn't you. What brings you all the way from Leith? We came to see the Heaven's Egg. What? Why would you want to do that? Why is that so surprising? Who's your friend? My name's Arya. He and I are investigating the Sea's Light. The Sea's Light, you say? That's right. There was an event here, too, am I right? Everywhere seems to be having trouble. Which is why we were hoping you would be able to take us to it. So that's what this is about. We've been dealing with monsters flying into Nemea ever since the Heaven's Egg appeared. They've been kidnapping any young woman they find out in the street. I'm more than happy to serve as your guide, but you'll need to be careful. We heard all about it from an old lady earlier. Monsters that prey only on young girls. Sounds more like an urban legend than anything grounded in reality. Although, I hear some are taking respite knowing that you're trying to solve this crisis. That's just morbid coincidence. Turns out I'm better at dealing with flying monsters than others. Oh, it's that time already? I'm sorry, I need to go and deliver some medicine. What medicine? The same stuff Cress made for you? One and the same. It's for another girl who lives here. Her name's Tiella. She's probably over by the orphanage. She's pretty popular with the kids, you see. Do you mind if I show you around after delivering her medicine? Not at all. Thank you so much. If we're all ready to go, then let's make our way to the orphanage. All right. Apologies if the face cam, I realize I've noticed that that's been blocking the portrait slightly. I apologize. I have a bunch of presets for where the face cam goes that I've set up. I set it up with my Stream Deck here, so I have these different spots here. And full center. You know, if you just wanted to see me a little bit closer. But this seems to be the most appropriate, so it doesn't block so much of the HUD. I know I could do it on the left, but I think the way that my head is angled, it looks weird. So, anyway, to the orphanage. Where am I going, actually? I don't actually know where the orphanage is. Is it on another layer? Yes, okay. Makes sense. Oh god, this place is a maze, I remember. I think this is about as far as I got the first go around. Okay, here we are. Alright, this is it. I won't let you beat me this time. Well, I ain't gonna let you win either, Tiella. Quit being mean to Tiella. I'll kick your butt if you make her cry. Don't worry. I think I've got this game figured out, so there's no way I can lose now. Tiella. Hazel? Mr. Hazel's here. Surround him! Whoa, hold on just a minute there. You gotta let us finish, Mr. Hazel. This match is for all the Beanses. We can't let you get in the way. Alright, alright. I just want to give Tiella her medicine. Here, take this. Thank you for bringing it over. Are you feeling poorly, Tiella? No, I'm fine. Seeing everybody's smiles always helps me feel better. Hey, Mr. Hazel, who's those people with you? Oh, these are my friends from Leith. I'm giving them a little tour of Nemea. Hello, my name is Arya, and this is... Hey, nice to meet ya. Isn't Leith rather far from here? We'll have to give them a proper tour since they came all this way. Isn't that right, Hazel? You're absolutely right. Let's pause our game here for today. I'd like to show our new friends around town, if that's okay. Okay, we'll see you later, Tiela. Bye-bye, Mr. Hazel. So, where should we take them first? I thought the observation deck would be a good start. Apparently they came all this way to investigate the Sea's Light. Then that's a great idea. Nemea has an observation deck? Yeah, it's the tallest tower in the whole town. It gives you a really clear view of the spring Sea's Light. And the view is probably the prettiest I've ever seen. Alright. Round we go. What? Sucks trying to follow the mini-map here. Okay. Where the heckity heck am I going? Okay, I can go this way. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, this place really is a maze. Wow, this is impressive. I wonder how it was built. Actually, I think it's been around for as long as Nemea has. It serves as a beacon that spreads the power of the monolith throughout the whole town. And now, with all those monsters pouring out of the Heaven's Egg, we also use it as a watchtower. So, are we ready to go up? You weren't wrong. You can see the Sea's Light so clearly from up here. It's a great view, right? I'd say it's the best in the whole town. And the structure stuck to the Sea's Light over there is the Heaven's Egg. I guess it does look like an egg. No, you're right. It's way bigger than I expected. And you say it just turned up after the event with the Sea's Light? That's right. There wasn't anything like it before. Don't you think there's something mysterious about it? Like, it's calling to us. You get that feeling too, right? It certainly is strange. You're right. It warrants investigating. It's definitely something dangerous, whatever it is. Especially considering it just appeared out of nowhere. Do you think so? I don't get the impression that it's dangerous at all, but... Achoo! Are you okay, Tiela? I'm fine. The wind's just a little strong up here, so I've gotten kind of chilly. I'm gonna head home. Sure. Her demeanor changed pretty quick. It happens. She requires a lot of help at times. So, how do you know her? I was wondering when you'd ask. We're not related by blood or anything. I got that feeling for some reason. You don't look remotely alike. Pretty obvious, isn't it? I found Tiela collapsed outside of town, so I took her in. She doesn't seem to have any family. And then again, she doesn't remember anything before coming here. Her name is the only clue she has to her past. I guess these things happen. I feel like I've heard that story somewhere before, haven't you? Anyway, since Tiela likes the view from up here, I used to bring her, hoping it might jog her memory or something. I decided to look after her until her memory returns and she knows where she's meant to go back to. So, that's all, and here I was thinking you were a couple or something. Whoa, Arya, it's not like that at all. Relax, I'm only teasing. The bell. Is there a party or something? The opposite. It rings when monsters have been spotted coming from the Heaven's Egg. Tiela. Dealing with the monsters comes first. I just have to hope Tiela's okay. But, hey, wait a second! Don't come any closer! Tiela. These are the creatures that keep stealing young girls? I expected something a little creepier, honestly. They don't look particularly intelligent, do they? I'll deal with it. You all need to get out of here. We're going to help you. Agreed. Assuming I'm a helpless young girl is a big mistake.
Let's get this over with.
Nice. What's going on? Normally they'd just fly away. Mr. Hazel, come quick! There are monsters at the orphanage! Wait! Stay where you are! That's enough! Tiela! Please, just leave. Don't harm our precious town any more than you already have. Not how I expected that to go. It left. Tiela! I'm sorry, Hazel. All the excitement today has tired me out. It's fine. You have to be careful not to push yourself too hard. You're right. I can't thank you both enough for your help. And here I thought it was meant to be me helping the two of you. Don't mention it. Thanks to you, I think we've got a good idea of what's happening with the Sea's Light. You know what we have to do, right? Sounds like we're going to the egg. That thing has a root of all evil kind of vibe about it. In that case, you have to let me come with you. I've gone to check it out once already, so I can show you how to get in. Hazel joined your party. His meeting with Hazel has awakens heightened powers. You acquired the Sky Lancer job class. That sounds dope. A job that excels at physical attacks with wind attributes. It learns many wide-range skills and is useful in areas with multiple enemies. Let's get right to it then. Alright, investigate the Heaven's Egg. The game's gonna start yelling at me to go home soon, I'm sure. Okay, so we gotta get to level 2, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. This map really is super confusing. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Actually, no, I have that. Is that like a new quest? I think so, but I'm gonna get it anyway. There we go. It's so hard because I want to just stare at the minimap to figure out where I'm going. But it's not quite what I need to be doing. Alright, looks like we have a quest in the orphanage. Okay. There's no map in the building, unfortunately. There's just something here. You received the valuable End of Eden XLI time travel. Oh. Okay, neat. I see that there's a quest here. Oh, there it is. What's up? There we go. Annie, what have you done? This isn't like you. I can't believe you broke that vase on purpose. You know better than that. Treat things with care. Sorry, I won't do it again. Don't say it like that. Do you even mean it? Yeah, can I go now? Fine, but you won't get away with this a second time, Annie. If I catch you doing something like this again... Hey, I'm not done with you. My goodness. What's got into that child? Oh, what a moment to walk in on. Is that unusual for her? Thanks for your concern. Annie is not usually the kind of child to act up like this. She's always been very well behaved. She's the last one here I would expect to do something like this. In fact, she's usually the one keeping the other kids in check. But she's been acting up more and more recently. Maybe she's being influenced by someone? Maybe. There could be someone outside the orphanage with bad intentions influencing her to act this way. I dread to think, though. This couldn't have happened at a worse time. She knows she can come to us about anything. If only she'd talk to us. Shall I try talking to her? Random stranger? Really? I would be ever so grateful if you could. I think Annie might just open up to you. I have a good feeling about it. Quest, the truth behind the mischief. You know, I don't think we actually introduced ourselves to each other and then to be trusted with figuring out what's going on with this child. It's a bit strange. I can't lie. I mean, you know, I suppose perhaps things are different in this, whatever this is. But it's definitely strange. All right. Okay. Well, that's another little quest. It's not story related, but cool that we got it. At some point, we'll have to make time to just go through a bunch of these story quests. What is that? Oh. What is this? All these icons on the map. Ah, okay. Progression of quest. Now it's your turn, Annie. Count to 10, okay? No cheating. I know, I know. And you be careful not to fall over, alright? I'll be fine. Even if I do fall over, you'll look after me, won't you, big sis? What am I gonna do with you, eh? Look, a stranger. Nana, that's no way to talk to a visitor. Sorry about her, she's only little. So, are you at the orphanage to meet someone? I wanted to talk to you, actually. Me? Why me? You tell her that you saw her get in trouble with the teacher about the vase. Oh no, you saw that? You got in trouble? Did you do something bad, Annie? Yes, I did. I'm not a good girl like you, Nana. I did something really bad. What? No way. It's true. Just now I got told off by Miss Rezanoa for breaking a vase. I am proud of myself for figuring that out so quickly. Like, I want to just make a list of all the names in this game. She got really angry with me, so I must be a bad girl. Don't be bad like me, okay, Nana? That's not true. You're not a bad girl, Annie. Oh. There you are. Your visitors are waiting for you, Annie. Come back inside the orphanage at once. They're here now? Come on. Mr. and Mrs. Hollitz are waiting. Actually, this is a good chance. Annie? Watch this, Nana. I'll show you how bad your big sister is. Huh? Ah, Annie, get back here. Why today of all days? The Hollitzes are here. Who are the Hollitzes? They're Annie's visitors. It's important that she sees them. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you please go after her? Thank you. You know, it's still weird that we're being trusted with the safety and well-being of this child when we just showed up here a few hours ago. Where did Annie go? Is she playing Catch the Canoe? I want to play. Now, you're coming inside with me. Aww. Try asking around Nemea Town for Annie. Ha! It's little orphan Annie. I get it. Okay. Alright. Ooh! Monolite. Activated the orphanage modus monolite. Nice. Oh, lights came on. Yep, the game is definitely going to yell at us here in a minute. Where in the hickety heck am I going? There's the stairs. God, this map is so confusing. Oh, okay, there's like a million checkpoints. I don't actually know where to go to progress the story. There's a level 3 that I have not been to. I'm choosing to ignore it for now. Okay. Yep, not where I wanted to go. Maybe it is where I wanted to go. Actually. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna do this. Oh no, that's the watchtower. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. There's not, like, anywhere for us to rest in town, I don't think. Okay, I assume... Like, do we have to go all the way back home? I don't actually know. There's another monolith. Is this one of the entrance? Yes, I think so. Okay. Okay, and there's the Seas Light. Well, we're gonna go home before the game starts yelling at us. The only thing about this being like a farming sim is that we do have chores to keep up with. God, my chair is so uncomfortable today. Okay. Yeah, but because we have chores and stuff to deal with, it's like we can't just stay. I mean, there's the monolites, but like we can't, like there's just the return home option. Actually, we could have done that. Whatever. We're not going to pay attention to my ineptitudes. Okay, mail. I'm worried about those 3 from the mayor. How are you keeping? I'm relieved to see you're getting used to village life. Have you met Van and his pals yet? You'll usually see the 3 of them charging around town, but I've noticed something's not quite right between them lately. I'd like you to have a chat with them and lend them a hand if they need it. These old bones aren't what they used to be, and I'm sure you're more than capable of helping them through this pickle. From the mayor. And the Castle Lewis Times. Castle Lewis News. Avoid the Seas Light. Greetings, citizens. Yesterday's unexpected illumination in the Seas Light has been reported across the whole kingdom. This is indeed a state of emergency. The areas surrounding the Seaslight are currently affected with increased monster activity. Castle Lewis is responding to the state of emergency with an urgent investigation, and we advise citizens to use their discretion and avoid the Seaslight. The monolith may still be used for everyday needs. Once again, the Seaslight poses no immediate threat to life unless close contact is made. Castle Lewis Intelligence Division. Good gravy. I literally talk all day for my job. 40 hours a week. I talk all the time. And yet. Okay. No more mail. Sick. We're gonna go to bed. Aw, she's got a little plush cat. That's so cute. Anyway. Sleepy time. Alright. Spring Zephyr Day 9. Leveled up all the way to level 10. Sick. 475 Grilla. On to day 10. Ooh. How's it going? Good to see you're awake finally. So, ta-da! What do you think? When did that book get here? I worked all night while you were asleep to carry it here. You don't mind, right? Because I've got something even more important to tell you. I'm going to write a wish list of stuff I'd like you to do, and you're going to do it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just do it yourself, all-powerful fairy? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm trying to inspire your day-to-day. It's fun having goals to work towards, right? But I know you're pretty stingy, so if it helps you get you moving, then I'll be dishing out rewards, too. Like... Oh, my help with the farm work. Or, I can give you super helpful tool recipes. Ah, isn't the power of a great fairy terrific? You're gonna have so much fun with this. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Fairy orders. You can check fairy orders from the fairy book in your house. You can notify them once you've fulfilled an order by pressing the mouse button. You receive compensation once you have fulfilled a certain number of orders. Alright. Quests upon mini quests. Okay.
Wow! You did it!
Fermenting barrel recipe and flour mill recipe. Ooh, sick.
Wow! You did it!
Plow skill, charge level 1. Okay, so it seems like for every 3, we unlock a new thing, perhaps. Nice. Ah, and up top, you can see, I assume when we rescue the other 3 fairies, they will join us here on the farm. Nice. Plow charge. With the hoe equipped, hold the mouse button to charge, then release it to plow a wider area in one shot. Okay. Processors. Create processed goods by putting materials into the processor installed on the farm. What you can put in, what you can take out, and how long it'll take all depend on the type of processor you use. You can craft a processor after you get the recipe for it. Alright. Wow, that was fast. Thanks for completing an item on my wish list. I already gave you a handy-dandy tool recipe before, so how's this? You received 9 carrots. You can pop these carrots into a drink maker to make vegetable juice. Not only is it super yum, but vegetable juice replenishes your endurance too. I can drink juice until it pours right out of my ears, so hop to it. Wait, so this is for your benefit? Hey. You'll be happy drinking yummy juice too, you know. Anyway, that's what the berries are for. I'll be waiting for you to get that drink maker. Good enough point, actually, considering the vegetable juice that we had before restored crazy amount of crazy amounts of health. That stuff went like stupid for restoration. So definitely worth it, actually. Might as well check out what we can do here. Flour mill and a fermenting barrel. Okay, we're ways off from making those, but good to know it's there. And yeah, it looks like it's mostly crop related. And then upgrades. Oh, some stuff about quests too. Okay, nice. So a lot of that will be unlocked over time. So not going to spend too much time looking at it, but good to know it's there. The juxtaposition in games like this between like the crazy quest, like the crazy story, and then also just the farm work is so funny. Like it's very Harvestella in particular is very Square Enix, so having that like farming sim element to come back to is, it's like strange to the point where it's almost funny. All right, let's go through here. Apologies. I'm surprised I could mute myself that fast. Trying to stay hydrated so I can speak for the duration of this stream. Okay. Oh, and I have flour. I forgot about that. I suppose it'll be worth looking into the kitchen counter situation, because food is definitely going to be like a proper situation. Actually, that's a good point too. I should probably put more effort into the farming strictly so I can make the money, get the food, etc., etc. Depending on the game, I like to like fling myself into the story, and then I end up hindering my own progress just because I don't take the time to like focus on the slower aspects of the game. So it's hard to kind of like pull myself out of the story and be like, you know, the world is not going to end tomorrow in game. You can literally put this off indefinitely. I have no problem doing that with the kids' quest though. Oh, it's right here. Just went straight past it. Okay. Okay, 8. That just opened. Nice. All right, what you got for me? Actually, didn't even look to see if I had mail today. Fishing skill. Ooh, that could be good. It grows in spring. Okay, I don't know exactly how long the seasons are, so I don't know if it's worth getting more of the cucumber seeds. Let's see. These two would be very good. The thing is, it would like eat up all of my money. Let's get fishing. I feel like there's money to be made with fishing. And then what do I want to fill in crops with? I know one of the orders had us growing grass, but I feel like a lot of games, it's not really going to have much of a use, so I'll hold off for now. Let's see. I mean, the carrots grow fast, but I think that also means they sell for less, possibly. Well, I mean, if the seeds are that much. I actually haven't been paying attention to how much they sell for, so might be. I can get 6 of them, and that's like a good amount, I think. Yeah. Cool. So you can fish at fishing points. Fishing takes time. Reel in fish by pressing the right mouse button when the float sinks deep under the surface of the water with a splash. I remember the first time I played, I did unlock the fishing, and I was struggling a bit. the fishing, whenever you start a new game and you're learning the fishing mechanics, I feel like it's always, like there's always a learning curve. But as much as I want to jump into the story, I think it'll be good to stay on the farm for like a day or two maybe, just to kind of figure out everything in regards to the farm and making money. Oh, I remember my buttons. Okay. Yeah, I could have gotten like a million lettuce or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, there is a fishing spot here. I remember this. So, let's start fishing. Really riveting content, I'm sure. I'm just like staring because I haven't done this in so long. I don't want to like miss the actual Nope. Dang it. Yeah, this is what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't want to miss my cue with the fishing. Ah. Okay. Cue is very obvious. Okay, good to know. The Azure Sprat. A new record. A beautiful ultramarine colored fish. Its sizable fins glide through the water gracefully as if it's floating in the wind. It only has a pattern around one eye. Okay. Sick. Yeah, we'll have to see how much this sells for. I really... I've said it probably like 3 times now, but as much as I want to like really jump in with the story, I also kind of have to like pace myself, because otherwise I'm going to be like, shit, and I'm going to be super behind as far as like mechanics and stuff like that. Because the mechanics help with the getting ready to fight the things. Ever sweet fish. A fish that can be caught in any region at any time of year. It is delicious all year round, which is what gives it its name. Great for humans, not so great for the fish. Alright. And maybe something I do off stream too. Like really grind for some money. And, you know, get the farm situated. And just, you know. I mean, I suppose it's really up to what people want to watch. I don't believe there's anyone in chat currently, but, you know, I might, you know, might reach out for some feedback, maybe on, like, Twitter or something. Gazing carp. A fish with hard, rigid scales. Its beady eyes make it look like it's staring attentively at something in the distance. It's probably not, though. Another carp. Nice. Actually, it tells you when you go to ship stuff how much it's worth, right? Because that could tell me whether it's worth it to actually keep doing this, or if I should just wait till off stream. It does not. Very, very helpful. Okay. I keep hitting escape, but escape is not not what I need there. Yeah. Yeah, I just think like I want to take some time. Oh, I have mail. Yeah, I just want to take some time to do some stuff. Keeping your appointments. I know you're busy traveling all over the world, but it's about time you came back for a checkup. Who knows what state your health is in now? I know you're sick of hearing it, but your health comes first. You can't adventure when you're bedridden, right? Don't forget to visit the clinic. Understand? Fripcrass. Alright. Guess we are going to the clinic.
Bye-bye.
Juno's little goodbye scares the shit out of me every time. I know I'm not, like, visually, like, jumping or anything, but in my head I'm like, ah! A fairy being the thing that has frightened me the most thus far in the game is really... I don't want to say it's on brand, but it's definitely not surprising, at least in my opinion. Alright, what's going on? Okay. Oh, there she is. Good to see you. I'm glad you came by for a checkup. Give me like 10 seconds. Ah! I need to start doing like vocal and like diction warm-ups before I start stream. At least that's how it feels. Okay. Now let's try that again. Good to see you. I'm glad you came by for a checkup. We'll have to keep monitoring you for a while to see how you're recovering. I'm fine, honestly. Patients in recovery always say that. Let me take a look at you. Cress gives you a medical exam. All done. It looks like you're recovering smoothly. I couldn't find anything wrong with you. I was seriously worried about you when I saw you collapsed that time. Sorry, I can imagine that was scary. Well, if you don't want to scare me anymore, then keep coming in for your checkups, okay? Now, on to payment. For today's medical exam, it will be around this much. I can't afford that. I have like 5 grilla. Oh, is that too much? I wasn't trying to overcharge you or anything, though. Oh, well. I suppose I'll just have to keep scraping by to keep this clinic going, then. But you're always so busy. I know my clinic seems busy, but a lot of people just come to talk to me for reassurance. But I mean, I'm doing fine with the everyday expenses. So what do you need the money for, then? Hey, now. I can understand your curiosity, but you can't just ask people such personal questions out of the blue, you know? Ah, I just remembered. I haven't charged you for the first time I treated you yet, either. My, you owe me quite a lot of money. Go easy on me, please. Just kidding. I'm not that mean. Alright, let's make a deal. You help me out in exchange for the medical exams. Deal? Do you want me to help at the clinic? Yes. Nothing you can't handle, just the odd jobs here and there. Collecting materials for me and things like that. I'll write to you when I have something for you to do then. Thanks. Alright, we've increased our closeness with Cress. Pyro liquid. Among the quests will be some requests from your party members. Completing your party members' requests deepens your bond with them. Strengthening your bond with your party members unlocks special skills. Alright. Okay. Welp. Alright. Not too much to do in town. Actually, I do kind of want to see, as far as like, I mean, not fishing, but just gotta remember where I'm going. Okay. I do kind of want to see, like, oh, there's a treasure chest over there.
Hi there.
That scared me. Can I just, like, jump across this? No. The game will not let me. Okay. That's fine. The renovator is where I was going. Apologies. I want to see kind of what things are looking like. I know we checked, like, last stream, but that was last stream, which was a few days ago.
Are you here to make an order?
Okay. The kitchen counter is 2,000. And the animal pens are much more than that.
Please, come again.
So I think the kitchen counter is the best place to start as far as renovations. I don't know if we're really at the point where, like, the mount is, like, necessary, but it would be nice. Also, I realize I could totally just use the monolith to get home.
Welcome home.
Thanks, Juno. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to spend some time fishing today. I'm going to take it easy, you know? What's crazy is that, like, these pens are clearly already here. Like, for animals, it's like... Like, I assume that by building the pen, it's going to be, like, fortified or, you know, have, like, a little shed or something. I don't know. I never got that far my first go-around with this game. So I am, I'm pulling speculation out of my butt here. But that's fine, I think. All right. It's nice that the indicator is so obvious because I don't feel like I have to, like, stare at the screen as much. And there's not that, like, anxiety that comes with having, like, a fish looming, like in Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. Believe me, I do. I have played every game that was released in the US. I first played the GameCube Animal Crossing when I was a kid. My sister surprised me and my brothers with a GameCube and some games, and one of them happened to be Animal Crossing. And that was my life. And so, of course, you know, Wild World came out. The only one I didn't play when it first, like, entered the rotation was City Folk, and that's because we didn't have a Wii. When I was in college, I got a Wii U, and then I don't remember exactly when, but I definitely got City Folk like not too long after that. I haven't played it in a hot minute though. I really should. I actually not that long ago got a link cable. This is back to GameCube. Because I have my Game Boy Advance that was my first ever console. I got that when I was 5. So, for reference, that console is now, it is old enough to drink. I almost forgot how old I was for a second. Ooh. Quotida crab. What? I wish I was, like, paying more attention to my stream deck, because then I'm just like, what? Emphasis. No, but for real, though, what the fuck is with this crab? An ordinary crab that you can catch anywhere. It shuffles around restlessly with one claw up, as if it's always looking for something. Its cute little eyes peek out from behind its claws. It is pretty cute. Sometimes with the creatures in the game, like, you can tell by the name, like, kind of the etymology behind it. I don't know what's up with the crab. There's no one in chat right now, but I do post these VODs, so on the off chance someone stops by on YouTube and wants to provide some clarification, if I don't ever figure it out myself, that would be great. Another carp. It's funny that I'm, like, taking this opportunity because, like I've said, there's, like, no one in chat right now. So it's really funny that I'm taking the time to fish and just, like, yapping. But that's really kind of why I started streaming in the first place, because I love to yap. I'm really good at it. I talk to myself like all the time. So, okay, there you are. Yeah, thanks. No information on the crab. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I have no idea what's up with the name of the crab. But, yeah, no, that's genuinely why I wanted to stream. It's just, I love to talk all the time. And I'm just, you know, at least this way, even if there's not really anybody, like, sitting around watching, you know, it feels like there is an audience. And I do post these, so. I literally just have one VOD on YouTube. But it's just a way for me to hold on to it because my computer, I think I only have like 1 terabyte of storage, which sounds like a lot until you realize how much space video takes up. I think the last VOD I downloaded was like, my brain is saying like 5 gigabytes or something, which seems insane. I'm not certain on that number and I'm not going to check, but yeah, no, it takes up a crazy amount of space. So at least like throwing it on YouTube, it's somewhere because Twitch only holds it for 7 days, and then I think once you're affiliate, it's 15. I don't know if it increases again for partner, but I know for affiliate, it's 15. I have 3 terabytes. It doesn't even feel close to enough. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I've been looking at, like, external storage for my computer, but it gets so expensive so fast. I just really can't justify it at the moment. It does kind of like put in perspective though, because every time a new phone comes out, I'm always like, who needs 2 terabytes on their iPhone? But realistically, there are people out there who like genuinely use their phone for like their job, like photography, content creation, stuff like that. So when you really think about it, like for some folks, it really makes sense. Still insane to me. My phone's only like 128 gigs, and I still have plenty of space. Granted, all that extra storage on that smartphone is so expensive. Like sometimes I quote like promotional prices for like phones and stuff, and people are like, yeah, I'm gonna get like the Pro Max with like the most, like the 2 gigs. Like you got money, geez. Like, can't relate. Alright. Call it a day there. I need to see what weapon enhancements I can get, actually. She rich. Exactly. Like, you know, I've come across people and they're like, yeah, I'll just buy it outright. I'm like, bro. Like, when I was paying for my phones outright, I was getting, like, the, like, cheapest thing out there. And they were good. They were good phones. I just noticed how much money I made today. Hot diggity. Okay. Maybe it won't take very long to save up for what I need, but yeah, no, it just amazes me. People will just be like, yeah, I'll just, you know, I just pay for it out of my bottomless bank account, clearly. Cannot relate. Okay. I got a letter. I have a request. I know this is sudden, but would you mind bringing an ingredient to the clinic? We'll call it payment for your medical bills. Wish it was that easy. Although, I may have to keep making such requests going forward. For now, could you please bring 2 cool leaves? You can find them at the Njord step. Thanks in advance. I might have some laying around, actually. I don't know if I saved them. It's a wild leaf. Cool berry. I don't have any cool leaves. Yeah, it's easy enough to go look. That's the nice thing about the carrots, is that they grow so fast. Carrots.
work is pretty good wing exercise.
Okay.
Guys.
That it is. Okay. Ah, I remember what I was gonna do now. Why is there just like another storage box like 15 yards from the other one?
Bye-bye.
Okay. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll just go get some leaves. Whoop. I forgot I can just go through now. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have both of them with me. Sorry for the detour. Actually, might not hurt to just level up a little bit. It's cool to see that the enemies do, like, scale. Like, there's level scaling. Oh, the kids are there. I just want plants. You say you can find them on this map? I don't know where. Because I've not come across them before, I don't think. I've come across the berries. I know this is really bad, but I'm going to leave that quest for now. I have other stuff I want to do.
Let's get this over with.
Alright. Cool. Meat and some seeds. Alright. I know there's some, like, funky-ass monsters up here. I actually haven't gone up this way, though. Okay. I should probably have the sandwich on standby. There's a big boy monster over there.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Well, that is a bomb area, I'm assuming. I have no bombs. Got more seeds. It's actually good because I totally forgot I should have gotten more seeds. What's the map look like from here? Kind of looks like there's just that like crazy strong thing over there. Are there any like chests? Of course there's a chest there. I'm not fighting that thing. I just don't know where to get these dang leaves.
Don't push yourself, no. Thanks. You're alive, so.
That was a good workout.
Okay. We're getting a lot of meat. No leaves. Do you have leaves? I got one. Nice. I think that's actually the first one I've come across. I could probably pull up the VOD and prove myself wrong, but
Let's get this over with.
okay. I don't want to fight the big baddie over there. But I do want to go this way.
That thing is terrifying.
Yeah, that's why.
Curiosity will be the death of us.
Yeah, that's why I'm running away. I was hoping it wouldn't see me. Ah, and that's the other one. Cool. Is there a way to just like no? Man, what's the point of jumping if I'm blocked from jumping everywhere? Treasure chest. Treasure chest. More seeds. And that's just where I was before.
Let's get this over with. That was a good workout.
Alright. I have a status condition again. I don't know if there's anything down this way, really. Reminds me of the game Smite. It's a MOBA, but since it's third person, they added a jump button, even though it does nothing. Yeah, like, that's the thing. With, like, having a jump button, it's like, the jump button's no fun if I can't get anywhere. Oh, what is in my inventory now? Oh, I think that's the cool leaf. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. I have a bunch of seeds I can plant now. Did that actually... Do I have to do that twice? No. Okay. I was gonna be kind of irritated if I had to do the whole double or nothing thing when doing the charged hoe thing. But thankfully that is not the case. Okay. Yeah, kind of like a buttload of seeds. I will take free seeds. I don't think my tool is strong enough to break the big rocks. No, it's not. I'll have to look into how to upgrade that. Actually, before I completely mess up my day, I'm gonna do that. I just know myself, and I know I'm gonna do some kind of, like, random, unintentional button press and just, like, screw all my shit up. Because I've done that in Farming Sim so many times. Like, I'll plant a bunch of stuff and then accidentally, like, completely destroy everything. And I'm like, God damn it. I will say, I barely ever use bombs in Stardew, so I have not bombed my farm accidentally. Let's see. We've got enough money, I'm gonna get the bigger backpack. Nice. Oh. I have saplings now. I'm not gonna spend the money on that right now. I will get, like... Whoa, I don't need that many. I'm just gonna get some of these. Okay. Oh, the kitchen. That was $2 grand. Oh, well. The carrots grow in, like, a single day. Correction, yet. Yeah. There's always the hope that they'll flesh stuff out. Nowadays, it's actually a thing versus, you know, back in the day when you'd buy a game and it's like, this is it. Out of the box, this is what you get. As annoying as it is when you end up, like, getting a game out of the box and it's super buggy and then you have to wait for a bunch of updates, at least you get updates nowadays. Versus just, this is the game out of the box, and that's it. This mess that you paid for, that you paid full price for, that's it. That's what, that's the whole thing. Okay.
Good work today.
Cool. Probably wouldn't hurt to go around and collect, like, the different collectible spots. Just because I know I'm going to need materials sooner rather than later. I want to know how to get there. I want that treasure chest. But again, the jump button does nothing. I remember that, and before internet reviews, like your buddy tells you it's good, then you go and buy it and it's bad. Going out to rent it first is the best you could do. Yeah, that was the whole thing. We never rented games when I was a kid. Like, it was like, you buy it, and whatever it is, that's it. And then, you know, if you don't like it or you stop playing it, it's like, you can sell it to GameStop, but we all know how that goes. I still think back to some of the stuff my brother sold, and I'm like, how dare you? You got like $5 for that, at best. You activated the waterside biome Modus Monolite. More growth area that I cannot reach. It does make me wonder how that's going to work. Because there's so many places I could clearly go. Oh, wait, actually? Can you reach it from over there? I feel like the answer is no. At least not right now, anyway. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a bridge building situation. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, there was definitely some disappointing games when I was growing up, but it would be hard for me to recall, like, the amount of disappointment now because I'm just so overcome with nostalgia, even for, like, the worst games we ever played. Do you know what I haven't thought about in a while? My little brother had a V-Smile, which was like this game console for like kids. And there was like this, like there were different games and I barely remember most of them, but like one of them was like, I just remember you were playing as Spider-Man and you were in a supermarket. I don't remember the name of the game. And I remember the controller. It was almost like it was like a giant, like it was one of those like plug and play joysticks almost. I gotta look that up now. But yeah, I remember spending a lot of time watching my brother play it. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. It is the reason that I hoard so many game consoles. It's the reason I still have a 23-year-old Game Boy. Actually, like, my brother would borrow that occasionally when we were growing up. And then, like, 4 or 5 years ago, I had to take, like, a few hours to take it apart. It was like, I don't know how this happened, but it was like my brother had, like, dunked it in a vat of Dr. Pepper. There was Dr. Pepper, like, in it. And so I had to, like, take it apart. Like, it still kind of worked. It just looked gross. And so I was able to open it up and just use a bunch of, like, isopropyl alcohol to clean it out. But I just remember being like, how the fuck did you do that? My brother, he's done a lot to things that he has owned or used over the years. He used to fall asleep wearing his glasses and, like, completely break them. And here's the thing. I fall asleep with my glasses on a lot. I've never broken a pair of glasses doing that. He broke at least 2 Nintendo DS's. I know there's other stuff that I can't think of right now, but he was just... He broke a lot of shit. I'm surprised I even let him borrow my consoles. Sometimes, though, it was like a situation where his DS was broken, and so, like, we just shared. But then, being the kids that we were, someone would, like, hog it for weeks, and the other would get really pissed off about it. We were not good siblings to each other. At all. Like, we're good now, but no, when we were kids, we were horrible to each other.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Thank you for the insight, Juno. I am interested to see how things progress with the other fairies. Okay. Goal for today is definitely doing that kitchen upgrade. Because I have no food. And the way that I go into fights, I will get myself killed so fast. So before jumping back into the story, I definitely need to figure that out. Okay. Shorten job change cooldown. Sure. Ooh. Get this job's Echo Stone. I don't know what that means. Ah, get back here. The cool thing is that each job, or class, however you want to think about it, it's cool that they have their own individual, like, points to level up with. Because I have not played as a mage at all since the last go around. Okay, shortening the job change cooldown is definitely a good one. But yeah, it's just nice that like you can like it's more distributed. Took me and my brother until we were both adults to get along. That's exactly how it was. It wasn't until my little brother and I it wasn't until I left to go to college and wasn't living at home that we were not on the verge of killing each other anymore. Now it's like we don't talk super often, but like earlier today I texted him because I was like, I am gonna cave and get the Switch too. And I did. I did cave. What I really want to do as far as the Switch situation, Legends, ZA, Pokemon Legends is coming out on the 16th. And what I would really like to do, and what will be, you know, easier to justify since I have 3-day paydays in October, I happen to be off that day. So what I would really like to do is, like, pre-order the digital copy and then just do, like, an all-day stream. Just because the new game's coming out, and I'm excited for it. I do want to request the following day off to recover, or I'll just have to cut the stream short so I can recuperate before I have to go to work again. But no, that would be... I think it would be really fun.
Welcome.
But it's super cool. I booted up Scarlet, Pokemon Scarlet, just to see the difference in, like, the image quality and, like, how the game runs, and I haven't even gotten that far, and it still looks so much better. I have no intention of trading in my OG Switch because I hoard consoles, but there's a marked difference. Okay, 1 day to get that kitchen upgrade.
Please, come again.
Nice. And that took, like, all of my money. I can probably get some seeds. Ooh, level 3 backpack. Expensive. Okay. Okay. My mental math was correct. I could get 3. I fully intended to do more with the story, but yeah, I think I just really need to take the time to
Welcome home.
get more established. It's really the food situation that's the biggest problem. I have not gotten any mailed sandwiches, so I am not doing super hot in the food department. Oh, whoop. And keep the cooking ingredients. That's used in crafting. Okay. That is. I'm just dying. Let's see. I just noticed this. Oh, okay, it's like an enhanced version. It gives a little more HP. Cool. Earns you money when shipped. Oh, I wish I'd been paying attention to that. Cool. I need that cash money.
Bye-bye.
Actually, let's actually use the monolite for once. I think near the center is where I found the cool leaf before. I think I can't remember actually. That's fine. I'll find it. There's a spot there.
That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us.
Shiitake mushrooms. Just wanted the treasure. Okay. Oh, I got some copper. Nice. Okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, thank you. I don't want to hang out with you, actually.
The battle begins.
Hey, don't you think you should fall back a little?
This is what I mean about the food situation. I run in, I don't pay attention to my health, and then I'm like, shit. Oh, I have like multiple status effects going on me right now. That's not good. Oh god, it's coming after us. Yes, thank you. There's a little spot there. I really need to deal with my health.
Thank you.
A faint, pleasant smell wafts over from a bush. Led by the smell, you get closer to the bush and find a small berry growing within it. Looking closer, you notice several other small berries growing around it. Spend some time harvesting the berries. Sure. 30 minutes later, you received 3 straw buddies. Oh, that's cute. But you weren't the only one drawn in by the smell. Monsters have shown up and they've got their eyes on your berries. They can keep their eyes to themselves, frankly. The monsters attack. Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
The battle begins. I can keep going a while longer.
Okay. I did not find the leaves I came here for, but I have just proven to myself why why I needed to focus on farm stuff today. There's more stuff here. Yes! I got the leaves. That is some sea slide shenanigans. Small wind core. Nice. Yeah, that requires bombs. Okay. I have the return bell. Where's the nearest? Oh, it's not far. come after us, please. And then we'll just warp home. I can saw some stuff while I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm like motivated to hold on to the cooking ingredients now because I know I'm gonna have the kitchen. That's gonna make a huge difference. Because I remember it was like, oh, you can get food at the general store, but it's just ingredients from what I've noticed. Which is like fine, but I don't have a kitchen. Well, now I do. Tomorrow. I would love to buy the little mount. Look at it, it's so cute. Where is Cress? Oh, here we go. Cress doesn't seem to be in. Drop off the materials she requested? Yes. No, you're here. Are those the ingredients I asked for? Oh, you're here. Yeah, I was just having a little nap. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was up all night, so I'm a little tired. Anyway, do you have those materials? You hand over the materials. Wow, you actually got them. Well, yeah, what do you mean? I mean, weren't they hard to get a hold of? I'm just surprised, that's all. You got hold of them so easily. I wouldn't say that. I've always had to buy these from the merchants, but I'll be asking you from now on. This works out cheaper. Is it expensive to buy from them? Well, yeah, it rarely grows in areas where there are monsters. That's all I needed for today. Thanks. I'll let you get on with your day. I just say, the costumes... Well, costumes. The clothing in these games is very Square Enix. Like, cosplay for this has to be a nightmare. I mean, like, the more you look at what each character wears, the more it's like, oh god, how would that even work on, like, an actual human? So you're just cheap labor now, huh? Yep. So it goes. As is every RPG, it's just like, oh, you. Do stuff. I've been up all night anyway, so I may as well put this to use now while I'm on a roll. What were you doing up all night? Huh? Well, you know, there's always stuff to do, isn't there? I may not look it, but I'm pretty tough. Don't worry about me. Besides, I'm still young. I can handle all the late nights. Wouldn't you say so? That I'm young? Ah, forget about it. Anyway, there's no way around it. I can't research during practice hours, so nighttime is the only chance I get. So you need the money for research? Huh? Did I say that? Wow, maybe I do need to get some sleep. I'm not making any sense at all. Never mind that, okay? Forget I said anything. Now, I need to get on with my work, so would you mind leaving me to it? I'll write to you if I need help again. See you later. Alright, we've increased our closeness with Cress. 4 small flame cores and a hermit's root. Interesting. Yeah, like when you see her outfit without her doctor's coat, and her doctor's coat is also like pretty intricate, but it's like, how does this work? What are these? And even the main character's outfit, like, just the way the fabric lays and like all the tiny details, like, it would be such a nightmare. But it is interesting. It's fun to kind of like take a look at it and kind of think about like how would you do that? I worked in the costume shop for my college theater department for a year. And that was a good time. I had prior costuming experience, but it was just fun to like, you know, further use that for people other than myself.
Welcome home.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into stuff like that, like just the tiniest details. Because, I mean, you think about like just the way like the main character's fabric, like this fabric, it's got those giant pleats, but then it's also stiff enough that it sticks out. But it doesn't look like a super crazy thick fabric, and so you're sitting there and you're like, okay, what material could you find that you could get to lay like that, and how would you do it? And that's not even getting into like the armor, which Full Metal Alchemist exists. There's a million patterns for armor like that. But yeah, I don't know, just a tangent. A root that can be used in medicine, it seems to grow in well-sheltered areas. Can be used to make a healthy beverage. And then I have these cores. Interesting. Always wanted to get into cosplay, but I don't think I have the patience to make something that complex. It does require a lot of patience. My senior year of high school, I made a ball gown. And that was a nightmare. And that was with an existing pattern. Like, I was just following the existing pattern. Like, having to do it yourself from scratch. Like, I did some cosplay when I was in, like, high school, where I, like, put together some different costume pieces. And they weren't even particularly complex, but it was just like, oh, God. Because not only do you have to actually, like, figure out just how the shapes go together, but then you have to make those shapes fit a real person and look somewhat like they're supposed to in-game. I mean, just looking at Cress's top, like, so much of that was just, like, you know, just strings on the side. And it's like, how do you make that where it looks like it does in-game on a real person without there being, like, extreme side boob, like, or just a lot of danger in the chest region. The cosplayers do crazy shit all the time. Like, you know, I know for some folks they're like professional cosplayers, but like they are professionals and they know how to do it. I still don't know what's going on up here. Like, I came up here just to be curious, but like this is obviously gonna be a space that's like something you can, you know, decorate or whatever. But I know nothing about it so far. There's Arya.
You look kind of sleepy.
You must come and talk to me when you're going to investigate the Sea's Light, okay? Well, yeah. It's on hold, Arya. I need money. I need money and I need food. So that's going to be repaired tomorrow. I need money and I need food or we're all going to die. Alright, level up. 1300, not bad. Day 13. What's that noise? Hey, good morning. Did I wake you? Sorry about that. I just finished building the kitchen counter you requested. Is here a good place for it? Yeah. Great. In that case, allow me to explain how to use it. You can make food using the kitchen counter. In order to make food, you will need a recipe and the necessary ingredients. You can buy recipes from stores or earn them as rewards, so keep an eye out for them. Eating food not only eases hunger, but it replenishes stamina too. Also, cooking is cheaper than store-bought food. It's nice trying out different meals when you're in the right mood. I could cook so long as I have a recipe. A recipe, eh? In that case, you received a mountain stir-fry recipe. Why don't you try using this recipe for starters? It's simple and easy enough for even beginners to master. Ah, it's on the house. Consider it a freebie. Anyway, I'd best get moving. Do excuse me. If there's anything else you need building, then we can talk it over at my store. Nice. Oh, do I not have a bunch of mushrooms? Do I need 8? Oh, no. Oh, no, I have 8, I think. Mountain stir fry. A dish made of fresh wild leaves and little mushrooms. The flavors shine in this simple but tasty local dish from Leith. 900 HP. Not bad. Oh, I can make a fuck ton. Well, what I'm going to do, actually, because it's been a hot minute here, I am going to take a little quick break here, just because I've been doing it's been a couple hours. So, just a few minutes, and I will be back and resume where we left off. We are back. Crazy thing. I went to refill my water, and there was a bag of ice that was in our freezer for a while. And I had used it to, like, put ice in my water bottle earlier, like a few hours ago. It is no longer in the freezer. I don't know if my roommate moved it down to, like, the freezer in our garage or what, but I was just like, where is this ice? Like, it was like half of one of those big bags of ice. I put it back in the freezer. It wasn't dumped in our sink or anything that I can see. I have no idea what happened to that ice. Thankfully, we had, like, tiny little ice tray things in our mini fridge. Because, good lord, I need water. So much. So much talking. Okay. How many can I make? 7. Let's just do that. She took it to keep groceries cold. Ah, okay. That was probably, like, when I was getting set up. Because I did see her, like, try to poke her head in, and then, like, I started reading dialogue. And so I assumed she was like, whoop. But, yeah, no, that makes sense. I was just so, like, confused. Baffled. Okay. Alright. Got some food here. Have I done anything over here? Yes.
Wow! You did it!
Nice. So I assume that means we save stamina. There are interesting things here. Moro corn. Lump potato. Rainbow bean. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know if those unlock with, like, the change of the seasons. I actually don't even know how long the seasons are. I don't know if there's, like, a calendar that I'm missing or what. But I've genuinely not been paying attention. I definitely did not get past spring my first playthrough. Like, I've already gotten further than I did the first go-around, so. But I'm having a good time.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
I think it's nice to just do things on stream. Just because then I feel more motivated to, like, make progress. I have a really bad habit of, like, getting really into a game and then, like, abandoning everything else. I don't think I have any seeds at the moment. Nope. That's okay. Alright. I have no recipes. But we'll put some stuff away. And... oh, shoot. That was the shipping box. Oops. I know what I was doing. What I meant to do was that. Now, I actually don't need a bunch of this stuff on me. God, sorry, I keep having a cough. Okay. Can I, like, move this? Oh, sort. There we go. Nice. I don't want to, like, keep too much on me if I don't have to. Okay. It would be good to get some more seeds. I just need money.
Bye-bye!
Definitely a new development for me. I think it's having too many options. I need to buckle down and finish some games. That's honestly another motivation behind streaming because, you know, there's, you know, the hope that people stick around and watch, and also the fact that I, you know, do move the VODs over to YouTube. It's a good motivation to finish the games. Whereas where I would normally get distracted. Actually, has this stock changed since he finished the kitchen for me? But yeah, I have a ton of stuff in my Steam library that I could definitely stand to finish.
Welcome.
Okay.
Please, come again.
Like, one thing... there are a couple of things that I really want to do. One being... and I think I mentioned this last time. I want to do all the Elder Scrolls, like, mainline titles like in order, and I have all of them. So, you know, just do like Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, which I have the OG Oblivion and the remaster, and then Skyrim. I think I've bought Skyrim like 4 different times. But yeah, I would love to go through those and just, you know, spend a lot of time, you know, getting through them. It would be a long process. Oh, I can buy recipes. Sick. Okay. We'll get the first one. For, okay, picnic sandwich, hamburger and egg, vegetable salad, and a Leith breakfast. Okay. Nice. Let's get like 3 of each. Cool. Making Todd Howard rich single-handedly. I just love the game, and, you know, having it on different platforms. Like, I've bought Stardew Valley as many times, I'm sure. You know, because sometimes you're like, I really like the game. You know, I like it on this platform, but, like, this is more, like, portable, or this is, like, better quality, whatever the case may be. Because, like, I have on PS4, but then I also have on Steam, so I have my PC and my Steam Deck. I have it on my Switch. Or something else. I can't recall exactly. But, like, having, like, one game on different platforms is not new for me. Because sometimes, you know, it just be that way. Okay. Nope. God, this is going to drive me crazy because I have that one stupid cucumber plant. It only grows in spring, so that's fine. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's games I've definitely bought multiple times just because I enjoyed them that much. So, yeah, as ridiculous as it sounds. But it's partly, too, because, like, while there are games that are, like, super fun to play on, like, a home console or PC, sometimes I want the convenience of being able to take it with me, and some systems are better for certain games than others. My Steam Deck kind of is best for most things. I just don't want to... I don't want to bother with Switch emulation on it. I will do, like, Wii or, you know, like dozens of other things I will emulate on it, but for Switch emulation, it's kind of like, well, I have the Switch. How are you holding up? Have you gotten used to your new life yet? I bet you're finding that you're spending more and more money buying seeds and expanding your farm. Gee, how'd you know? Well, I've attached a little something with this letter to help you get along a bit. Sometimes when you get stuck from overspending, it's best to sell instead of buy, eh? Use this only when you really need to. I am going to sell all of it right away. To be fair, I've bought a ton of old games I have just for the convenience of Steam. Yeah. 100%. Thank you for your continued patronage. We are pleased to announce that we are now selling new food recipes. Well, beat them to the punch. We have a wide selection, including hamburger and sandwich recipes. Learning to cook a variety of dishes will not only add excitement to your life, but it is also sure to come in handy on your adventure. Give one of our new recipes a try. From the general store owner. Nice. Oh, wait. I didn't actually take the item he sent me. I forget to do that part. But anyway, it's going straight in the shipping box. Mr. Mayor, I need money. I am but a poor boy. Living in this little... It's crazy that they just have this and they're like, here, this is yours now. Like, it's one thing, like, in Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons where it's like, oh, this was your grandfather's property, or, oh, you know, it was advertised that this property was for sale and it was always your dream, or whatever the case may be. In this game, it's like, Oh, you passed out. You're an amnesiac with no idea how you ended up here. Have this farm. That'll be good for you. That was literally the whole premise. And I can't really complain. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nope. Other way. What recipes could I potentially make? Candy flour and lettuce. A mystery ingredient. Oh, eggs. I believe the claffowl will be necessary for that, but I definitely don't have money for that right now. Vegetable salad. Makes sense. Breakfast. I assume that also requires an egg. So. Okay. It's like 1 in the afternoon. I sold those pearls. I really don't need to fuss around and spending a bunch of money. Or trying to get a bunch of money. Is farming treatment for amnesia? Good question. I've asked myself that many a time. Because that's certainly, like in the standard, like, Harvest Moon Story of Seasons, you know, there's usually, like, that kind of, like, story premise. With Rune Factory, though, Rune Factory falls... This is Square Enix Rune Factory. Rune Factory is, like, Harvest Moon fantasy JRPG. And the player character is always an amnesiac. Like, they just end up in the story and end up being, like, critical to the story. Just exactly like this.
Is everyone all right?
This is like if Final Fantasy and Rune Factory had a baby. But every time you end up farming. Alright, kids. I might as well get you out of this dangerous area. You came. Alright. Commencing Operation Super Sorry. Wait a sec, Van. We haven't even decided what the present's gonna be yet. Good point. Dad says girls like pretty stuff, so maybe she'll like something pretty too. Pretty stuff. Oh, we could look for a pretty stone or something near the rocks. Nice. Okay, that's the gift decided. All that's left is to find one. Do you have the right tools for the job? Of course. Whatever that means. All right. Nice work, recruit. Okay, roll out. You know, you want to be like, oh, these kids are wild, but truly children in real life are just as crazy. Hey, Van, did you find anything yet? Nothing. I can't find a single one. How about you? There's something on the floor here. Floor? Ground? Was that? For real? Whoa, you did it! Nicely done. You deserve a reward for your service. It's so pretty. There's no way Milika can stay mad at us if we give her this. Then we can go back to playing just like we used to. We should give this to her right away. You're right. Let's head back to Leith and meet up again in front of the inn. Alright. Might as well knock this little quest out, just for fun. What's the fun of playing an RPG if not getting fully absorbed in side quests? And letting the main story sit off to the side. I keep, like, looking up and seeing myself out of the way of the face cam. Maybe just... Is this a little better? No. I really shouldn't have messed with it. Yeah, I definitely should have messed with it. That's better. I did a lot of cable management, so I have, like, cable ties and everything on it, so the cable's short. So I can't do a whole lot with it, but I think this is better for where I'm sitting. It's hard because my get comfy posture is not what I end up in when I'm checking things in OBS. Alright, you two. Everybody here? Great. Then let's go to Milika's house. I really hope she likes it. Hey, Milika! We've got something to show you. Van? Vent? Hold on just a moment. Is it just me or does she sound rushed? Mom told me that girls need extra time to get pretty and stuff. Maybe that's why. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's no problem. Honestly, don't you know it's rude to turn up at a girl's house unannounced? And why did you bring him with you? They have something important to say. What could be so important they have to tell me right now? You're really starting to stress me out. Look, Milika. What is up with you two? You look like you're about to cry. We're super sorry. Sorry for the audio. What are you apologizing for? We got you this. Here, please take it. Wow, it's so pretty. It's like a jewel. Is this really for me? This is wonderful. Thank you. But it still doesn't answer my question. What are you apologizing for? And what's with the surprise present? Well, you see, you've been going home a lot earlier recently. We figured we'd done something to upset you without realizing. Huh? So we wanted to make it up to you. Will you still be our friend? But I'm not angry. What? You're kidding. I'm really not. I'm not even the slightest bit angry. So then we got it all wrong? Huh. So that's why you guys went out and found the stone. Such doofuses. Don't think I'm gonna give it back to you, though. I'm gonna treasure this, always. Do what you like with it. As long as it makes you happy, Milika. I'll take good care of it. Is that all you came here for? Oh, yeah, pretty much. In that case, I'll see you both tomorrow. Bye-bye. Aw, what the heck was that? All our hard work wasted. You made Milika happy, though. That's right, she was really happy. Our hard work really paid off. Yeah, whatever. If it was just a misunderstanding, then that ain't so bad. I'm glad that worked out so well. Guess we should head home. Race you to the fountain. We'll catch you there, too. I still gotta give you your reward. Okay. I'm gonna say thank you for all your help back there. That's right. Thank you so much for helping today. Hey, I had a lot of fun. We had tons of fun, too. What's up? Looks like something's bothering you. We never asked why Milika leaves early. Oh no, you're right! I totally forgot! I guess... At least we know she isn't angry at us or anything. Maybe it isn't any of our business? She did say she'll see us tomorrow. Nope, I can't let this go. But Van, I've got to go and ask her why. If I don't do it now, then it's going to keep me up at night. Whoa, Van, wait up! We've got to catch up with him. You can see how I'm skipping over the main character's name. It's because I have no idea how to pronounce any of this shit. Where am I meeting up with? Oh, quest cleared. So just kind of go this way. Finally, somewhere where the jump was useful. Van, there you are. Why are you hiding? Shh! Look over there. What are you doing? Quit gawking and look at Milika's house. Why? What's going on? So it's decided? Yes, I found us a nice house in Shatola that I think you'll both love. In Shatola, I guess I'll get to work on my tan? Don't you think you're a little young to be concerned with that? Shatola's right by the sea, so you'll have lots of places to explore. Being able to swim in the sea whenever I like does sound like a lot of fun. In that case, I guess you'll have no problem helping us pack? Sure. We've all got to do our part, and I'll need to inform the mayor. It's only going to get busier from here. They're moving? But how can we play together every day if she moves to Shatola? Come on, you two. It's time to go home. Yeah, you don't need to tell me. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, Van? Sure. Quest complete. Money and seeds. Nice. My cable management style is out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, that's how it is behind my monitors right now. But, like, underneath my desk, we got cable labels. We got, like, little clips and stuff stuck to the underside of my desk. Like, if you look under my desk, the only thing is you'll see is the, I have a power strip on my, like, mounted to the wall with everything plugged in. It's a surge protector, a really nice one. And then, my keyboard cord unfortunately does dangle a little bit, but that's just due to it needing to reach my keyboard. I actually use the same cable to charge both my keyboard, and then I have, oh, I just ate something that I didn't mean to. Oopsies. For work, specifically, I did get, it's a wireless numpad, like a number pad. It has some macro keys and stuff like that, but I literally just wanted it for work because when I got this keyboard, I didn't want a full-size keyboard because when I'm, like, playing games and stuff, my keyboard is, like, angled, so it's, like, helping me face this way. But I still want the number pad for work because it's way easier than using the number keys on just a smaller keyboard. So both of them have to charge, unfortunately. But so far, not been an issue. So I just have the cord clipped up so that I can reach it in the keyboard tray and just plug it in really quick. And it's not dangling too much. Like, the cord is wrapped. It's just it has to have more slack than I would like.
Welcome home.
I have so many seeds. Just gonna... Okay, so there's 6. And then I think I got 6 of each. Okay. Do I have... No.
Farm work is pretty good wing exercise.
Do I have another... I have another square here. I know it's like 7 p.m. and the game is going to get really mad at me, but I want to plant this stuff. Oop. I need to do that. I don't know when I get to upgrade my hammer hatchet thing. I think it's just a hammer. There was actually a quality of life upgrade that I seriously appreciated with the new Story of Seasons remake. They did a combo hammer and axe, which is so much better. So you're not having to switch between tools to chop wood and break rocks. It's so nice. Also less to take up space in your inventory. Nice. Do we have anything over here? No. That's fine. I have plenty of food. And I'm just keeping busy with the farm.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
No kidding. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be able to upgrade. Actually, I've been meaning to stop by the smithy. I think she just handles weapons, but I don't know like how leveling up farm tools is going to work. Because we had to make the hammer. I don't know if that's something like we're going to get a recipe to level it up. I could probably check that, actually. Thanks for helping us find a present for Milika. Mission Super Sorry was a total success. But then we found out she's leaving town. You just leave that to us, though. I've already got a new super secret plan. You have to keep this a secret, too. Don't say a word to Milika. See you later. Alright, child shenanigans. Yeah. Unless... no. It's crazy that there's a whole ass sewing machine there. Like, there's so much random shit. Yeah, I'll probably just go in town to see what's going on there. Eventually, maybe,
Bye-bye.
we'll return to the story. I forget there's other fishing spots. I have like the prioritized story quest just up in the up in the upper left corner. And it's really funny because I'm not paying attention to it whatsoever. Like, I know what I need to be doing, but I need to prepare myself.
Come on in.
Okay. I can upgrade their weapons, but not mine.
Cheers.
I would need silver. I don't even know where to get that. Okay. Let's go to the renovator to see what it would cost to get livestock.
Come to
Get
me
a
any
livestock pen. Enlarge your farm and grow a greater selection of crops. That actually might be good. We have plenty of materials for these. They're just expensive. But I think by expanding the farm, we'll be better off to make a bunch of money. So.
Please, come again.
And that took like all our money. Okay. Oh, you're here.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
You can't get by without getting enough sleep. You need to be careful. Real rich coming from you. After that whole cutscene we had. I'll write another letter next time I need you for anything. Alright, fair enough. Okay. I'm interested in these saplings, but I feel like, because pretty much every, like, farming sim, when you get, like, perennial saplings, they take up a fair amount of space. Stardew is probably, you know, the least offensive, but trees are always going to take up a good amount of space, and I have a feeling they're going to need to be planted, like, on the farm itself, like, on the farmland. And I like to plan ahead for that. Since, you know, they can't be uprooted without it being a whole to-do. Okay. Well, let's get 6 lettuce seeds. Why not?
Welcome home.
This field is a mess and it's driving me nuts. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of space to expand here, so that'll be nice. I have to wonder if we'll... Maybe it'll come up with, like, the expansion, how to get rid of these big-ass fucking rocks. Or if that's something that, our little friend Juno, if that's something that she'll be giving us. I think she just does the processing machines. I don't know. I haven't, like, done a bunch of research on all the mechanics and stuff for this game, just because, you know, I mean, we're gonna be playing, so it's not really super necessary. 9 to go until the next president. Okay. Well, we'll definitely hit the dress lettuce. Then there's the stellar wheat, the carrots, onions. I'm just calling them onions. I could grow some grass. I just don't know how necessary it is. Grass is always one of those things, you grow it for animals and, like, no other reason. And I have none, so. Oh yeah, I could do the flour mill and the fermenting barrel. You plan on playing this till you finish it? Yeah, that's kind of the plan, is doing the full story. Like you said, stream is a good motivation to, like, keep going. I could honestly make both of these. And just knock it out. Yeah, on stream. I'll probably do some grinding off stream if I really feel like I need to just, like what I'm doing now is not, like, super thrilling content-wise, so I may spend some time, like, grinding off stream and building up funds and things like that. But as far as the story, like, that's going to be done on stream. Because like I said before, I do post, like, the VODs to YouTube, or at least I have the first one posted, and I'll be doing the same with this. So that way, on the off chance someone comes across and wants to watch it, you know, they can see at least the full story and everything along those lines. Install this machine on your farm and add stellar wheat to make flour. Okay. And then the fermenting barrel. Install this machine on your farm and add fruits or vegetables to make drinks. Also try adding unusual ingredients. This was the drink machine she was talking about before. She called it a drink machine, so I was like, I assume that's coming later. But no, it was the fermenting barrel, so we can get that wicked veggie juice. I don't know how any of that's going to work. I assume it has to take up, like... Does it have to take up farmland space? That kind of sucks. Well, we're getting that expansion tomorrow, so... I am curious, like, how that expansion is going to work. Like, is it going to go off to one side? I don't know. I imagine this is broken up into many chunks. Oh, we can ship off the veggies, at the very least. I see where the veg juice was so good. It's fermented veg juice. Nectar of the gods. Yeah. I guess we probably could hold on to those veggies for that specifically, but I don't have room to put it down right now, so. And the carrots, as they're called, they grow in like a day, so. Yeah. I want to get more V8. Because I drank all the stuff that I had. I get the stuff that only tastes like fruit. So it's, like, good. Treasure chest. But that also means that I just want to drink all of it at once. But hey, serving veggies, serving a fruit. Actually, I found that, because I have that, mango pineapple vodka. That mixed with the peach mango V8 is really good. And it's one of those things, you drink it and you're like, but see, I'm getting a serving of vegetables and a serving of fruit. And vodka. Normal V8 is just bad tomato soup. True. 100% true. I've been dicking around again. A balanced diet, correct. I barely drink, it's just funny. Get some more fish. Now that cooking's unlocked, hopefully it'll be easier to progress. I don't know why I was struggling with this so much the first go around. Maybe I just wasn't used to it. I do have, like, I'm quick on the draw with fishing in games, so, like, you know, I get that first little bloop, and then I'm like, ah, reel it in. No. I gotta say, the water in this game is so pretty. Like, the color they went with. Really, that's, like, the thing. Like, the colors they use are just so good. Like, a lot of it, you're kind of like, okay, it's a little drab in, like, some places. But then you get, like, the seas lights and then, you know, stuff. And the colors are just so nice. Nemea, that other town, is very, very pink. I think it could do with some variety. But, eh. The crab returns. Yep. Interested to see how many recipes it turns up in. Ooh, a new record. I would say the tools in this game are very interesting to look at. Like, the fishing rod is the most normal. But, I mean, the watering tool, it is not a watering can. It's something. It's like, I mean, you can see it, like, at the top of the little tool triad there. It almost looks like a toothbrush. At least in the illustration. And the hoe just looks kind of funky with its silhouette. It's not too crazy. Like, you wouldn't look at it, like, at the silhouette and be like, ah, that is a hoe. Insert joke. Like, the hammer is probably the most normal thing. It's just the watering apparatus is so strange to look at. But again, that's the thing. Like, it's very, very Square Enix. Dang it. That's what I normally do when fishing in games. But yeah, it's one of the things that's, like, makes this so different is just, you know, the fact that it's a Square Enix farming sim RPG. That's another series that I would love to do on stream. Final Fantasy. Especially because on Steam they have like frickin' all of them. Like, I think it'd be cool to go through the whole series. It would take so long. So long. But I've always wanted to get more into Final Fantasy. So that could be a fun, well into the future project. I already don't know how long this one is going to go on for. Even with, like, grinding off stream. I mean, it took, like, 3.5 hours to get through the first 2 chapters. I have been streaming now for, like, 3 hours. And I haven't even gotten through... I've, like, dipped my toe into chapter 3. Well, things are going. It's just there's so many, like, you know, we have those side quests now and all this other stuff, and I'm trying to focus a little more on the farm work so I can get to where I need to be in terms of, like, tools and other things. So it's going significantly slower due to that, but that's just kind of the nature of where we are in the game right now. And as the other chatter said the other day, unfortunately, I do not recall their username off the top of my head. But apparently the story gets pretty nuts later on. And it already feels kind of convoluted, so that's going to be interesting. But, you know, I'm excited to see where it goes. Like, conceptually, it's really cool. I still know very little about any of the whole Seas Light or the Monolite or whatever. Like, you know, I feel like we've just scratched the surface with it. And now there's the fairies. Who are connected to the Seas Light. Not to mention Arya and her whole thing and all that fun stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. I don't even know how many chapters there are. But it'll be interesting. Alright. There's so much detail. And then there's the single rocking chair. Yeah. Like, the design is so interesting. Just seeing all the work put into the different locations and things like that. That's really the kind of stuff that interests me. It's just seeing all the... like, how the... at least the imagery in the world was developed. Okay, we made some change. Okay, it's here. So, no little cutscene in regards to this, but we have space now. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little something like, oh, do you want to get rid of these really big rocks? But I suppose I can't ask for too much. It's interesting that, like, you know, you have stone and things as materials for, like, building and such, but then you're breaking the stone on your farm, and in, like, every other game, that would give you materials, but it doesn't look like it is in this one, or at least you're not getting any kind of, like, there's no pop-up of, like, oh, you got some stone. Really interesting. I wonder if that changes with the larger ones. Okay, now... wow, this doesn't take up a ton of space.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. I'm going to put this back here. Alright. And then the fermenting barrel. Oh yeah, they're nice and small. That's good. I was worried they'd be like huge. Interesting. Okay. So that's not so bad. I was definitely picturing them taking up more space. And we have plenty of flour to go in the mill. Just in that endless cycle. I'll probably head back to Nemea here shortly, just to kind of let it progress a little bit. I'll probably upgrade Hazel's and Arya's weapons, though, before I do that. Ah, nope. Thank goodness it didn't destroy anything. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, the watering machine, it looks like the fishing rod. It just has, like, a tiny, tiny reservoir that you never have to refill. Like, there's no point where it's like, oh, it's empty, you need to refill it. Like, that little bitty reservoir does not hold that much water. Okay. We'll throw in the cucumber. Okay, and it takes 3 wheat to make flour. Okay, interesting. I think I got to the point where I made one of the machines, but I didn't really use it my first go around with the game. I'll hold on to these, actually, since I have the means to do things with them now. And then money making. It'll depend on the vegetables. I don't think any vegetable will be able to go in there, but I'm not sure. I have mail. Provisions. How are you doing? It looks like you've carried out some remodeling works on your farm recently. Come to think of it, the farm hasn't undergone any maintenance since the last person moved out. I apologize for leaving you on your own to manage that, but I hope you'll take it in. I hope you will take it in your stride. That doesn't mean I won't help, however. I've included some crop seeds in this letter. Try planting them on your new and expanded farm. Oh, got some tomato seeds. Nice. I don't know how long that takes. Okay. I'll go into town just to look at the weapon upgrades. And then head off to see a little more of the story. Smithy's the other way.
Come on in.
Okay, and I need silver to upgrade any of that, so...
Cheers.
I wonder if that'll be in the next location. Because I haven't come across any silver. Let's go stop in here for seeds. I was hoping they'd be available for purchase, but it doesn't look like it. That stinks. Yeah. We'll do a bunch of these. And I have exactly 0 to monies. That's fine. Suppose if I were going to be doing any research, it would just be... It's the best way to make money.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Nice.
Can I have a snack now?
Do I look like I got snacks? Alright. Time to make a little progress at the very least. The mount would make things so much faster. But can't justify the monies. At the moment. I feel like I did see this. Prior. This is funky. Heaven's egg. It was way easier to get here than I expected. Well, the research team has done a good job of maintaining this route. But we'll need to be on our toes from here on out. The inside will be teeming with monsters. How can this... This is what's inside that egg? Then it must mean... It's like the meteorite you came in. Oh, you're right. I'm developing a hypothesis, but I'll keep quiet until I know for sure. Let's keep going. Alright. Alright, we got some sick stir fry. Okay. I don't know why this occurred to me. I will still need to get a capture card before I can stream anything with the Switch. Switch 2. They do have, like, the Elgato one at Best Buy, and I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. It's not cheap, though.
That was a good workout.
Okay. Okay. Not sure what to do about status conditions. Oh, I want the treasure chest. Because, like, I see them pop up, and I don't think any of, like, the little tutorial things have touched on it. Like, what specific, like, ones there are, or, like, what to do about them. Like, how to heal yourself. Firelight fruit. Interesting. The different scenery is definitely interesting. More interesting, I think, is what we're finding here. Okay. Another bomb spot. I don't have bombs. Wonder when I get bombs. There's so many places. Ew, what are you? Okay. Again with the status conditions, I don't know what they are. Won't tell me in the, like, the party menu. No. Oh, nope. Wanted that. I gotta say, some of the classes, like the names are so interesting. Assault Savant and Sky Lancer. I didn't want to organize my party, I just wanted to see stuff. Controls are still weird. Okay. Okay, I can't see anyone else. That's fine. Some progress with Mage, apparently. Of all things. Alright. I'll go ahead and
Thanks.
get some stir
You're
fry.
a lifesaver.
Okay. Okay, the next story quest marker's there. A fun spot. There's an unusual fruit growing on the vines on the wall. Maybe you should try it. It might taste nice. The fruit should drop closer to you if you shake the vine. Shake it? Sure. You shake the vine gently and a fruit drops down. It cracks open as it lands. It's ready to eat. You take a bite of the fruit. It's so sweet and juicy. Your health and stamina... God damn it. Your health and stamina have been replenished. You see another fruit up on the wall. You could try shaking that one down too. Let's not tempt fate. Ew, is that the fruit? Weird. Zombie mushroom. Interesting. Oh god, there's so many of you.
The battle begins.
Got some seats. Okay. Okay, so off this way is a ladder. And I do have repair kits. 'Cause I thought ahead. So we'll repair that. So we have another little thing. Nice. I hope the game will touch on the status conditions more soon. Okay. I mean, it's probably going to be like a go-home situation, pretty sure. Some plant is in the way. Looks like you'll need something to remove it. Okay. Like what, though? Treasure chest. Oh yeah, this map is gonna keep going and going. I think the smart thing, since it's already like 7 o'clock, would be to head back for the night. I could just warp home. I've been forgetting about that, but... Oh, nice. The firelight fruit, a dangerous fruit that sparks when roused and scatters seeds upon impact. Keep out of children's reach. Looks like we got a bunch of new stuff, actually. We'll store pretty much all of it. The nice thing is that the game doesn't seem to punish you for not having it immediately on you, except unless it's food. Soft cotton, used in crafting. Fluffy natural cotton, useful for wrapping and filtering things. Zombie mushroom, used to fortify weapons. A poisonous-looking mushroom. Must be handled with care due to its poisonous attributes. Interesting. pink aloe. And some crafting. Something or other. I have time to plant those seeds, I think. Because I have space now. Nope. That one. Okay, these appear to be going, so it takes them a while. Okay. Interesting. Level up. Didn't ship anything today. Good morning. Sorry to catch you so early in the day, but would you mind coming with me? Here, it's a bomb recipe. Take it. Sick. You received a bomb recipe. Why would I need something so dangerous? Dangerous? Well, not if you know how to use it properly. I noticed a rock with a crack in it while I was out exploring the other day. You've seen it too, right? It looked like there was a path hidden behind it. I think you should be able to break it pretty easily with just one of those simple bombs. Why don't you take some with you next time you're out traveling? I bet you'll find something interesting hiding behind there if you split it in half. You can break down walls at breakpoints. You need a bomb to break down a wall. You can get a bomb by crafting one. Sick. Want
Are you
some?
taking good care of your flying bug friend?
I want some bombs. Oh, I can only make one because I need the firelight fruit. That sucks. I got one. Well. And I'll just make a ton of these because they're useful. Do I want to craft a return bell? We'll do like 3. Just restocking what we keep with us. Never hurts. Oh, those are ready. Sick. 1 flour and 1 vegetable juice. Oh, is this a situation where I need to have it on me? And that sucks. Like, everything else can pull from my storage. I can go in town and have them build things for me and they'll pull it from my storage. Or, like, upgrade weapons and they'll pull it from my storage. But for whatever reason, the machine right there.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
No. Silly. Oh, are there shops in the other town that would sell seeds? That would make sense. Arp. Okay. I have nothing for the flour mill. Let's throw in an onion. I have a feeling it'll take all day again. But I'm pretty sure I have some stuff in my storage, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'll ship the rest of it. And then we get to focus on the story for a little bit. I assume we'll be able to get more of the firelight fruit as we get through everything. The nice thing is the little shortcuts. Like the ladders and things. It makes coming back to the dungeon less of a pain when you haven't found a monolith yet. Okay. Map-wise, there was that... Well, I don't know if that's a... The plant one is a bomb spot, but that one up there definitely is. It doesn't look like it'll get us to where we need to go, though, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
The battle begins.
I forgot how to use my skill. Oopsies. What I can do. What's crazy is that the stir fry that I have means that the vegetable juice isn't even that crazy anymore. Copper ore and rusty metal. Okay, this is definitely not a bomb spot. I'll need something to remove it. I don't know what, though. We'll find out.
The battle begins. Is everyone all right?
I don't suppose there's like armor or any kind of like way to fortify your defense other than like food, which I assume would be temporary. Okay. Dang it. Firelight fruit. Sick. I'm pretty sure I'm poisoned. Ah, I got silver. Sick. Can upgrade some weapons. I am poisoned. I am going to drink the juice.
You're a lifesaver.
I don't know how to get rid of the status effects. That's what drives me nuts. Okay. Got some wind elementals here.
The battle begins.
Okay, that one's running away. Let's get rid of this guy.
That was a good workout.
Okay. A little something something down this way. Tingle radish seeds. I don't like that. I don't know that I would ever want anything called a tingle radish near me. If someone was like, hey, I have this tingle radish. Do you want to eat it? No. There are a lot of boxes. You might find something interesting if you check inside them. Look through the boxes. It'll take a while. Sure. I'm just hoping for more firelight fruit. You checked inside several boxes, but didn't find anything useful. Maybe you should keep going. You might find something if you look harder. Spend more time checking inside the boxes? Well, we made it this far. 30 minutes later. You check every nook and cranny and find an item in a box at the back. You received 2 firelight fruits and 2 natural fibers. Yes. That is one whole bomb. Nice. Ah. Okay, there's another critter down this way, I think. Yep. Another couple critters, I should say.
The battle begins.
I don't know if it shows up on stream, but because I think it was like it was some weird button that it was having me use for like the special attack. It just was so not ergonomic for me that I changed it to caps lock because it wasn't being used for anything, of course. So now whenever I use my special attack, I get the you know.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. It's like the, oh, your caps lock is on. Oh, your caps lock is off. I don't think it's showing up on stream, but it's very funny. So it's in our backpack. There's the radish seeds. I got something. I didn't see the actual valuables. No, that's just stuff. I actually didn't look at this before. End of Eden, time travel. A story from the end of Eden. The Eden that sought time travel. By the time the red serpent arrives, there was naught but the corpses of babies. Time travel is a lie. There is nothing here. My Eve would not be in such a place. The sinner looks to the snake and confesses their sins. The snake yawns, disinterested, and hands them a silver apple. And so, the sinner, too, left paradise behind. Interesting. I suppose I'll have to look harder for the little story bits. Oh, can I like jump off that? There was another ladder somewhere. I can't remember where. Oh, up there. But I can't get past that plant. I assume it'll either be down here or up there, but I don't think so. I've been through that whole thing. So maybe I need to go to that bomb spot then. That would make the most sense. Okay, I can jump off of that. Nice. Okay. If I recall where it was up this way, I think. Just checking the map to make sure. And we can go down the ladder. That's probably faster. Up this way. Okay, we don't have to fight them, so I'm not going to. Another firelight fruit. I think we have enough for 2 bombs at this point. Destroy the wall. Treasure! Oh, is that it down here? Nectar cane. What? Okay. So this begs the question, what is it that destroys that wall? Because I have no idea. Botanical wall. I'm about to actually look this up. Google down here. Nope. Get back here. Trying to move Chrome to my 3rd monitor and it's not wanting to work with me. Okay. Okay. Apparently there's a chest we need to look for that contains a potion. Good to know. No, I do need to go this way. Hey, what if I don't want to fight you, actually? Yeah.
Let's get
Fine,
this
we'll
over
fight.
with.
Alright. Wow, not even gonna drop anything? Rude. Okay, it says there's a chest with a potion. It's not that one. I don't think it's down this way either. No? What the heck? Oh, I already have the potion. Great job. The potion causes the plant to wither without a trace. Okay. So I'm gonna go through and this way, and fuck, there's a bunch of monsters. I just want the ladder. I just want the ladder, leave me alone. I don't have time for this. Okay. And now, I definitely need a return bell. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oof. That was my knuckles. Yeah. Made a tidy little profit. Alright. Day 17. Okay. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else I can cook? Picnic sandwich. I will happily waste time to cook food. Oh my goodness, sorry. A sandwich bursting with fillings. The residents of Lee thought they make these as a packed lunch to enjoy at picnics. Nice.
Are you taking good care of your flying bug friend?
Okay. Got a metric butt ton of lettuce. Yep, yep. Okay, give me the lettuce. Thank you. I'm not wasting the firelight fruit.
There's a letter here for you.
I actually would have missed that. Hey, you can cook, right? If you can, then you gotta help my dad. He hasn't been able to come up with a new recipe for the inn in weeks, and it's really getting to him. I want to help, but I don't know how to cook. So please, you gotta help him. If you bring something tasty, then it might just spark my dad's imagination again. I'm begging you. You can earn money in food recipes by delivering certain dishes. Okay. What is the dish in question? Does it tell me? Apparently not. I had a thought. What was I going to do with that thought? What was the thought? Oh, bombs. I need to make bombs. Oh, I have these seeds. I forgot about those. I'm gonna plant those. Again, don't know how I feel about tingle radish as a concept. But hey. Free seeds. Alright. I need more bombs. Give bombs. Nice. Okay. Off we go.
Bye-bye.
The mount would help save so much time. It just costs a lot of money. Back to the dungeon we go. The Heaven's Egg. So now we can go up this ladder and then that ladder. I love shortcuts. They're so great. That helps to hit the right button. What if we just don't? What if we don't? I don't want to deal with you right now. Stop trying to attack me. Okay. Okay. I've noticed the item quality situation, which is interesting. Okay.
The battle begins.
Oh god, we do like no damage to these guys. What if we just run? Story progression. And there's a monolith. The outer stairway of Heaven's Egg. Let's take a break. 1500 HP. Good gravy.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, I didn't do anything for the poison. That's dumb. Okay. What is that? I had the same question. Looks like we can't proceed until we take out that monster. It looks a lot bigger and stronger than other monsters. It might be a mutant variety. What should we do? I want to get ready first. Good idea. Let's try again once we're totally ready. Yeah, we're gonna go home. Because that thing looked like a nightmare. And based on how we were doing against the other monsters right before that, gonna need to get some work done to be in a place to fight those. But again, that's what I mean about like the whole, you know, spending all the time farming. I have silver now. I can upgrade weapons. I just probably don't have money to do that. At least for myself. I don't know if I can... This is not the way I need to go. Let's see. Excuse me.
Come on in.
I need... Oh, I need 4 copper. I mean, I could increase one of theirs. I mean... I'm just 2 copper short, so I'll wait. Which then begs the question, what to do next with myself. I mean, realistically, there is nothing stopping me from going to the other Seas Lights. Okay. I mean, I could go do the little side quest. Just to get a little something out of the way. I was gonna buy seeds. Fuck. It's fine. I've committed. Okay. Yeah? What is it? You say that you're looking for Annie. You're looking for Granny? Me too, kid. She left me a long time ago. No. Annie? From the orphanage? Well, I might have seen her. A little girl almost ran into me earlier. I asked her where she was going in such a hurry, and she said out of town. That can only mean the steppe. I wonder why a little girl would want to go out there. Okay. I still need to ask the other people, apparently. If I go around the other way... Looks like there is someone in this general direction. Achoo! Ah! I can't stop sneezing. At this rate, I'll... More sneezing. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. This sneezing is getting out of hand. Hey, you, young man. What are you doing out here? You'd better go home, quick. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hurry, and stay home till your sneezing calms down. Okay, well then, see ya. Isn't it just a cold? If only it were just a cold. Recently, people keep getting abducted around here. Weirdly enough, it's only people who sneeze that get taken away. Doesn't matter if they're men, women, kids, or seniors, anyone can get taken. They do all come back after a while, but somehow they don't remember a thing about being abducted. Gives you the creeps, doesn't it? Why only people who sneeze? All we know is, it's only people who sneeze that get taken away. You should be careful too, buddy. If you start sneezing, you'd better hide away in an inn or leave town. I hope that guy made it back home all right. If you wouldn't mind, could you check if he made it home? Just in case. I have to get back to work, you see. We're really busy at the moment. Okay. You will? Oh, good. I'm not one to talk, leaving it with you, but you're a good egg, you are. Either way, it's up to you now. The sneezing guy went that way, across the bridge, then he turned left. Quest, the Hidden Doctor's Expedition. Okay, that was not what I was going to do. Okay, I think I need to... this way. Go around. And up the stairs. My concern for the sneezing guy is fairly low at the moment. What do you know about this child? A girl from the orphanage? What does she look like? You say that you're looking for Annie. Oh, I know who she is. I haven't seen her today, though. Sorry. I'd remember seeing her. She gets sent over to my shop all the time. If I see her, I'll send her back to the orphanage. Hopefully you find her first, though. Okay. Nope. This way. Nope. What? This way. Nope. Where the hell am I going? Okay. Not this way. This way. Mother of pearl. I cannot navigate this map. I need to stop looking at the mini-map. My life would be a lot easier. Are you looking for someone? You say that you're looking for Annie. Oh, Annie. Yes, actually, now that you mention it, I did see her running earlier. It looked like she was heading away from town. I didn't see where she went, though. She's such a good girl. What must have happened for her to run away from the orphanage like that? Just the other day, I saw her picking up litter in the streets with her teacher. I didn't expect that from her. Maybe she's just going through a phase. Anyway, I hope you find her soon. It sounds like Annie has left Nemea and is on her way to the steppe. Try searching around the steppe. What is it with children and going to dangerous places full of monsters? Just, you know, like, oh. You know, this is fine. This is age appropriate. Alright, child. Am I going the right way? No. This way. No. This way. No offense to the young sneezing gentleman, but I'm more concerned about this orphan child. To the step. Okay. I see she is not far. Child. Finally, I made it out of Nemea. That should do it. Something this bad should definitely put them off me. This way it'll be Nana, not me. You're that person from before. Don't tell me you came to take me back. Yeah. Please, please let me go. Just for today. I will go back to the orphanage later, I promise. Pretty please with a cherry on top. You can talk to me. Why did you run away? If I tell you, will you let me go? All right. Pinky promise? Okay. Well, you know how I had some visitors? They're the Hollitzes. They want to adopt me. That's good news, isn't it? It is, but that's why I don't want them to adopt me. It's not me who should be getting adopted, it's Nana. I've been in the orphanage longer, so I'm used to not having parents. But Nana isn't. She's still too little to know what's going on. So I can wait, but I want Nana to grow up with parents. That's why I'm causing trouble. So that the Hollitzes will choose Nana instead. How does Nana feel about it? Well, she doesn't know. I kept my plan a secret from her. Anyway, I told you, so will you let me go now? Why don't you talk to Nana? Talk to her? Maybe I should talk to her. I think you should. Okay. I think I should go back after all. I don't want people to think that Nana's a bad girl because of me. And I'd hate to give the other kids from the orphanage a bad reputation as well. I'm gonna go back, apologize to everyone, and tell Nana and the Hollitzes how I feel. Okay. Oh, there's a bomb wall. There's a bomb. I want to bomb that. Actually, plant. 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 Small detour. Oh, that's a level 2 bomb. Never mind. JK. Can we talk about how they both have way more health than I do? I just noticed. Okay, back to the orphanage we go. Okay, if I go this way... Getting around this place must be a trip. That is the whole thing there. Is that everything? No. Is it? No. No? How about I check the map? That would tell me. Okay. Up there, that. That would make sense. Okay. Annie, you're back! I'm sorry, Miss Rezanoa. I shouldn't have run away like that and worried everyone. Don't worry. The main thing is you're back now. It's safe and sound. Miss Rezanoa? Can I talk to Mr. and Mrs. Hollitz, please? There's something I need to tell them. And Nana, too. All right. The Hollitzes are still inside, so go ahead and tell them what you need to. Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Hollitz, please forgive me for earlier. It was terribly rude of me. Don't worry about it, dear. We're just glad you're a spirited child. That's right. You had us worried for a moment, though. So I hear there's something you want to tell us, dear. Yes, it's about the adoption. Go on. I'm really grateful to you for deciding to adopt me, but I'm afraid I can't. Annie! Instead of me, please adopt Nana. Annie. Don't be silly, Annie. They can't do that. Please, Mr. Hollitz. I don't want Nana to grow up thinking it's normal to have no parents. So, I'm begging you, please. No, Annie. I know how you feel, Annie. Really, I do. But adoption is a complicated process. You can't just substitute one child for another. That's right. It would be rather difficult to adopt a different child at this stage. Oh. How about you, Nana? What would you like to do? Me? Would you like to leave the orphanage and come and live with us, dear? No. Nana. If I leave, then I won't be with Big Sis anymore. I want to stay with Annie. Don't say that, Nana. It would be good for you. Don't you want us to stay together? Of course I do, Nana. But it looks like adopting Annie might not be the best idea. I think you're right. I understand. Let's end the adoption process here. Instead, we're going to have to start a new process to adopt Annie and Nana together. Oh? Wait, did you say? I said I'll adopt both of you. Is that all right with you? That would be amazing. Are you sure? It wouldn't be right to separate such close sisters. Plus, the house will be more lively with two of you. Mr. Hollitz. But if we're adopting both of you, we'll have to start all our preparations again from the beginning. We'll need some more time. Is that still going to be all right? Yes, of course. What? Does that mean we're not going to get separated? Yes. We're staying together, Nana. Really? Yay! Good thing you spoke up, Annie. Yeah, I wouldn't have had the courage to speak to them without you. Thank you. Isn't this lovely, girls? We're gonna be good girls for Mr. and Mrs. Hollitz, aren't we, Nana? Yeah. Quest complete. Nice. I almost forgot the quest came with a reward. I was so focused on this orphan child. That was sweet. Okay. Where is... Oh, there's one right there. Let's just go home. I have a bunch of seeds. I can plant those. Okay. No, I didn't need that. Dang it. This is why I move it off of the food sometimes in dungeons. It's just because I will accidentally eat it. Oh, it's a reharvestable one. I did not notice that. Sick. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Because I really want to just keep all these in a row. Yeah. Sick. Nice. I have bomb areas that I could go to, but I think I'm going to leave it be for now. Okay. A drink you can get from Woolham's. It's hard to keep but high in nutrition and a staple in most households. 600 HP for milk. Nice. Okay. Sort everything here. No money. But I did make 1,000. So that's not so bad. What was that? Defeat Telomerase. Telomerase? I swear I'm gonna look for a pronunciation guide online. Because I have no idea how 90% of the names of anything in this game are supposed to be pronounced. I got some mail. I'm getting ready to go to the Hollis' home. As I expected, Nana doesn't understand what it means to be adopted yet. I bet there'll be some fighting when it comes time to leave the orphanage. I don't know what the future holds, but so long as I'm with Nana, every day will be filled with tons of fun. I just know it will. That was sweet. Alright. I think this might be a good place to leave it. It's been about 4 hours, which is a pretty good chunk of time. I do have plans tomorrow, so I can't just sleep until like 3 in the afternoon. So I will call it here. And depending on when I get home tomorrow, I might stream some more. I don't know if it'll be Harvestella or if I'll be looking at something else possibly in my library, a little less story intense. But it depends on how the evening rolls out for me. I'm thinking that like the 8 to 11 or so time slots, I think that works well for me on like my days off and weekends too. It works pretty well for weekends. So that's kind of what I'm thinking moving forward. But until then, I am going to bed. It is time for me to go to bed. So I will leave it here, and we will be back next time.